Kraig Facts. Kraig Facts.
You hate criticism. You let a man cartwheel and punch you and said you wasn't living with him. They show out around you, won't do a thing about it. Thugging and harmonizing, watch them sing about it. You have a white mind. You think blacks are lazy and mixing Kool-Aid with they white wine. And that's the thing about it, can't even talk to you. Ghost of a real nigga, watch me walk through you. You fight your girl, man, cuss out the mailman. Go to jail and become a trail man. And that's the thing about it, God dropped you a breath mint out the sky, said take this, and I'll think about it. I wouldn't say I cared, but all I know is just dropped you off in a black BMW.
How'd you know it was a BMW if you was asleep?
Fuel injection, torque, suspension. I could tell by the pull-off it was German engineered, okay? When I was your age, I spent all my money up. It stressed me out. Now I got a struggle fro. I can only dream about a ponytail.
It was a different time, man. Me and my dad used to pull over and piss everywhere. In the early 90s, it was about pulling your dick out and pissing in public places. I'm not right now. We'd be at a major traffic light. Oh, I got to piss. All right, hold on. I got to piss too, Dad. We was out in traffic just pissing. Yeah, that was the 90s. We just piss. Hell yeah, my posse roll. He have a beer in his lap, a blunt in his hand. Or well, he didn't smoke blunts. He smoked zigzags. We got a zag?
Professional.
We get a zag, nigga. Don't give me a zag, nigga. Come on. The liquor store trip was different from us because he knew the bums. We would go to the liquor store to hang out with the bums. Most motherfuckers be trying to get past them and nigga, he like, let me get a zag, girl. He'll wake a nigga up and borrow zigzags. You want me to get you some breakfast?
LA hip hop, that's my era.
Hey, I mean, shit.
That's I Connect gang, beat me back.
Run away.
Run away with her.
Hey, 90s hip-hop. I grew up on it. Boo was a part of
I
it.
was part of Westside Connection, beat me back.
Bing, bang, bang. Who'd you get your first deal with in the 90s?
Capitol Records.
Capital.
Yeah, shout out to Malik Lee.
Malik Lee. He's still around,
Yeah,
ain't he?
he's still around. Capitol Records, man.
Shout out to Malik. He's
First
a gamer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not.
Gave me a deal off of freestyle, man. Yeah, we had a ball.
You remember the freestyle?
I can't remember
Okay,
freestyle.
it
but,
wasn't a freestyle if you remember it.
Yeah, I can't. But we had a ball, man. Karis One was on the label. We had Karis One, Channel Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unattractive records. This is
Yeah.
all niggas that didn't have bitches. We need them to feel sorry for us. That's how we gonna sell records, through empathy. This is Empathy Records. It was actually Empathy Records in the beginning.
Hey, y'all know what's up, Kraig Facts every Tuesday, 3 o'clock, watch. Also, go to the website, purchase the merch, be on the lookout for the next show, coming soon. KraigSmith.store. You know what it is. Gawd. Hey, guess what? I'm about to re-release that roast button. It's coming back soon. Be on the lookout for that. Gawd. God. Lose this series, it's over. LeBron will never play another NBA game again.
You better get out of here.
As a Laker.
You better get out of here.
I think it's so amazing that people think our basketball takes are trash. Your basketball takes are trash. You guys watch ESPN and you say whatever Stephen A. Smith and the chubby white guys say. You don't have any original opinions on basketball. How dare you leave in the comments our takes are atrocious. All the players I named, if you listen to us talk about basketball, aren't players that I think are better than Luka. They're players that I think are better point guards than Luka. Luka is not an elite point guard.
That's crazy, but
He's not.
why is he not elite point guard when he plays the point guard
He's a
position?
scorer that plays point guard sometimes because he can pass, but he's not a point. Do you understand the point guard position?
So what's Steph Curry?
Steph Curry is a point guard. Luka don't play nothing like Steph.
Steph doesn't, like he just moves around like Rip Hamilton.
No, that's just because of the personnel they have. But Steph is still one of the best ball handlers, one of the best players off the dribble. He don't just shoot. He can shoot off the dribble, off the pick and roll, off the flare, off the flash, off the elbow, and he can do all that. Luka don't have all that to his game.
Nah,
Luka
but
gonna pound the rock like Larry Bird. He's like Larry Pippen. He got Larry Bird type game with a little bit of Pippen in him, but he's not no point guard, bro.
I gotta say, Scottie Pippen Jr. not that bad.
He's great.
30 points, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
Should have stayed Laker.
He's great. Yeah, he's great. I
There we
mean, Scottie Pippen Jr. is much better than Michael Jordan. Marcus Jordan's kids. I know Scotty loves that part of what's going on. Like, I can't stand the bitch, but the son, I got out the bitch. Oh, my God. I'm getting back at MJ every chance I get. That's got to be great, man. Would you want to be better than your enemy, or would you want your son to be better than your enemy's son? What's more gratifying?
Son. Give me the son.
Really?
Yeah, give me the son being better than somebody's son.
So you 15 years, you playing next to Michael Jordan, everybody thinks you garbage.
Yeah.
Then you have a son, he has a son. You rather your son dominate than you dominate Jordan.
Yeah, because our shit is over. Me and Jordan's shit is over. So
But
now
Jordan gets to tell niggas you're trash.
all right, my son is better than your son. Your son is trash. What's your son doing right now? What team your son play for? Oh, he out there with the hose of watermelon and the cocaine. Like, oh.
And
So,
the cocaine.
my question, would you rather have a better career or have your son have a better career than you?
I'd rather have a better career.
Father of the
Because I
year.
give my son a better life.
But your son
How?
can give you a better life.
But all your son gonna do is spend the money on the bitch. If your son has a better career than you, he gonna throw you a couple dollars and then give it all to a woman.
He might feel like he having a. What you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna take care of my son. My son don't have to take care of me.
It's like Kobe. Kobe didn't take care of his parents.
Kobe didn't take care of nobody but Vanessa. That's what I'm saying. Kobe became a citizen of Mexico. After he married Vanessa, he never went back to the city of brotherly love. And they don't claim him like that.
Nope.
I've never met niggas speak up on Mo Cheeks more than they do Kobe from Philly. And he's the best athlete ever out of Philly.
Italy claiming Kobe over Philly.
Who?
Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, do it.
Y'all talk about Gilly and Wallow more than you talk about Kobe.
No
You got
mirror.
Gilly traveling the country playing one-on-one.
I mean Kobe mirror.
I ain't heard them say, I heard Gilly and them mention Kobe once. Did Kobe go on this show? They didn't even invite Kobe on the show. Why does Philly do Kobe like this?
No murals.
He ain't threw no first pitch out at no games. I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Kobe, we love Kobe more. LA cats our age love Kobe more than probably the average sports fan is supposed to love a player. Because we saw his journey, dog.
More than somebody that live in Philly. Any
When
age range.
Kobe died, I felt like it was like a cousin, dog. I shed a tear, all that. I'm like, that's crazy. That didn't get you emotionally
Yeah,
when Kobe died?
That was terrible, bro. That was horrible.
How many
Kobe-
men besides each other? We've been in each other's journey for the last 4-5 years. So if something happened for you, great. I'm gonna shed a tear. Like you win an Oscar or you come across some, Kraig. Like you know what I mean. I'm gonna be genuinely, man. Like this is because you rarely get to see somebody you in the trenches with get to the other side.
I appreciate that, Craig. That's,
So look,
that's very
when
kind of you.
Kobe got there, dog, we genuinely got to watch this man become everything he wanted to be. How could you not like a motherfucker like that?
I was wondering, because I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, you was in DC,
Right. So,
what was it? I got to watch Doug Williams win the Super Bowl. That nigga feel like that about Doug Williams. How we feel about Kobe?
don't you dare say nothing about Doug Williams.
Ricky Irvin. Ricky
Kill
Irvin.
your
Every time you
ass,
see a
nigga.
6'4" dark skinned nigga, you think it's Doug. Is that Doug?
That's
No,
the greatest
man.
nigga ever, okay?
That's a Nigerian nigga from Hawthorne. That ain't Doug.
Doug is the number one nigga in America.
But here in LA, we don't give a fuck about Doug. We,
Right.
we see Doug, we think it's Danny Glover. You feel me? But if you go to DC, Doug got his own street in DC, don't he?
You
Doug
can't-
Williams Avenue.
They
They
teach children-
selling crack on Doug Williams Avenue.
It run adjacent to Martin Luther King. They always put it.
They got Doug crossing Martin Luther King. And the crack is half off on Doug. If you can name who the Redskins coach was when they won Super Bowl in '92, you get half off on an ounce of crack.
Joe Gibbs.
Joke is,
You better know that
nigga, they
shit.
even light your pipe for you. Niggas light your pipe.
That's Southern
You know who Doug
hospitality,
is? That's
man.
crazy, nigga.
Meet me on Doug
Yeah.
Central.
But Kobe,
But from the outside looking in, even when I got here, I started seeing little things like this was Kobe's favorite restaurant. And
Bro.
Kobe was here all the time, and Kobe was here. So, like, to really live in L.A., was he, like, actually involved? Like, you would...
No, Kobe didn't fuck with niggas like that. He wouldn't be.
What's up, Kraig? How you doing, brother?
That's why he was in a helicopter.
We fuck with Kobe, but he didn't fuck with us.
He didn't want to walk on the same ground as you niggas. He was like...
Kobe just fuck with hoop. And that's a learned lesson for me. One thing everybody from LA knows that was of that age, either Kobe's age, we knew he fucked with hoop for real. We heard the stories about how much he worked on his game, how he didn't go out, how he got into it with his teammates. I remember hearing broadcasts, I would hear Chick Hearn interviewing people like, yeah, Kobe's a good player, but he got to have more fun. He got to hang out with us more. You know, Shaq was a nigga smoozing with everybody, but Kobe wasn't having none of that shit.
Like,
Kobe in the gym with the lights off, shooting in a stadium, nigga. By himself. So we knew him to be that type of person. So it was just, you know.
But no community service.
I don't see.
He had to do some community.
Kobe,
like the late
Kobe went out. I mean, he fucked Brandy and then disappeared on us.
Hey, fuck Ray J's sister.
Yeah, his Brandy and
Fuck Ray J's sister.
yeah, he made an appearance on Moesha and then we didn't see him again till 2000. And then he dropped. Remember when he dropped the song?
With Tyra Banks.
Afro.
That's one thing he could never get a grasp. But well, he could rap a little bit.
Then he did.
You heard the music, Kobe song?
I don't remember it.
All right.
Like I remember when, you know, they show highlights of his rap, but it didn't stick with me.
You know what brought him back was when he jumped over the car.
Oh,
That's what brought him back. That's what brought him.
we didn't know what CGI was.
Yeah, it was like, oh,
Kobe can do anything.
Hold on, this nigga's incredible. He jumped over a car to prove to us how great he was in basketball.
That
you
was
see
the
how fast that car was
I
going?
was like, how the car doing 60 in the parking lot?
It was over. I was a believer.
Yeah, like, hold on.
I was a believer.
Let's
when that
rewind this
happened.
tape one time.
Wait, you really thought it was real?
Yeah, I thought it was
we
real.
didn't know CGI back then.
Yeah, I thought it was
I was
real.
like, whoa.
Star Wars was out by that
So-
point. You
so-
know that, right?
He could have got hurt.
That's
still
Kobe,
didn't
though. Kobe could do
We're
that.
talking about a time where technology, if you had I remember AT&T had this cell phone and the antenna used to light up like colors.
That commercial was in the 2000s.
And we thought that was like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Nigga, my
yeah,
cell
yeah.
phone light up.
You could do the Star Wars shit, but that,
Oh, my God.
And then
No way.
it wasn't like a movie. It was like it looked normal. So
Yeah.
it wasn't like you thought it was like a handheld camera or something.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
You
what made
didn't
it
know?
different. Yeah, it wasn't
Wasn't
like it
no
was.
editing apps. Well, we couldn't edit. Like, if a nigga could edit video, and I was like, this nigga, did you go to Harvard? Nigga, how are you editing This was the only editor I knew in 2002.
It was non-linear back then. It was a big ass box.
So
It's the only nigga I know that ever edited any video in 2002.
Hey, Tom, can you do this? Nah.
Man, a lot of motherfuckers added it, right? The man was too hot.
You couldn't just find an editor for video back then to make an independent. Look, bro. If you had
clips.
made a 30-minute film back then, you could have made copies of it and sold it for $20 a
No,
piece.
it's like El Mariachi by Robert Rodriguez. You make that shit today, like, then yeah, they're gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that back
that's
then
crazy.
it was. Yeah, so that's how I feel about LaMelo. How I feel about Kobe. We've watched this dude's journey since he was
That's true.
9 years old.
Yeah.
So
That is
that's
true.
why you have an
That's
affinity
Because
and
it's the story.
overrated.
You're a movie guy. It's the story.
I don't care for the story.
But what don't you care about the story? Because look at how many. If this is a movie, we're at the end of Act 1 right now.
So if this is a movie and it's a story, then LeBron has the best basketball story ever told.
We're talking about
No, that's the.
Why is
that's
anybody
the-
talking about
that-
LeBron,
LeBron's
though?
story is
Yeah,
great.
we're
Why are we not talking about
It's a
LeBron?
different. Why do you always bring up LeBron?
We're talking about stories.
You like them Deion Sanders fans,
Like,
nigga.
where did LeBron
I
come
ain't
at?
never met so many fans of coaches.
Come
You know
on,
Deion is a coach. He's not a player no more, right? You niggas that be on the sideline of Deion Sanders games, I love you for supporting them. But that's some bandwagon ass shit.
I like how he coached.
You wasn't on the sideline where Art Shell was coaching.
It would have been like Eddie Murphy, Robert Townsend would have been on the side. Radon Chung would have been on that motherfucker.
Ray Charles.
Radon Chung.
Ray Charles.
Right on, Charles, Mr. T was kicking on
Jack A would have been on that motherfucker.
Motherfuckers.
Jack A would have
We
been
got
like,
here. And I know Deion sensed the fake shit. I know he do because Deion is a real nigga. So I know he was like, look, I'm cool I'm prime and shit, but who the fuck is these niggas?
right.
Who the fuck is these niggas rapping and shit? Who the fuck? You know what I mean?
My son's like, I'm okay, come on.
At some point, one day
he-
Dion gonna break and knock somebody out.
Does
It's
he
gonna
really-
be somebody innocent too.
You think he really knows?
It's gonna be like an influencer on TikTok from China. That nigga gonna be over here, gonna have some gold teeth in his mouth doing the Dion stance, and Dion gonna dope feed his ass. Bow!
Think I'm playing with you, boy.
How did you get a pass to be down here with the team? One day somebody gonna sub themselves into a game that ain't on the team.
Anthony Anderson gonna go run out that motherfucker with a jersey on.
And Dion is gonna dog walk that nigga. You gotta be tired of this shit all because he's a real star and he's been around for a long time.
It's good promotion. Having all these.
I know, but at some point, nigga, you can't come on the sideline. We down 3.
Well, they always
When you down 3, with 4 minutes to go in the national championship.
It's serious now. It's serious.
You know
It's
what?
serious.
Fucking rappers talking to your players. Imagine you see a rapper talking to your players. He come in the game and fumble, nigga.
Like,
Over there listening to Waller.
Could you imagine Boosie down there playing catch with the backup quarterback, and then he come in and throw a pick? Dion is gonna whoop Boosie's ass. The fuck you doing down here with my goddamn backup quarterback, man?
Boosie, get your ass out the hole.
It's gonna be some goofy shit happen, dog.
Alfonso Ribeiro over there doing the dance. Shit, niggas laughing. He like, yo, get the game. So there's 10 niggas on the field.
What the fuck is going on? It's gonna be somebody out there thinking, all I gotta do to bring my career back is get to the sideline of a Colorado game.
Who would be a candidate for that?
I gotta get the boulder.
Who's a nigga right now that needs the sidelines of a Dion game to revitalize their career?
I'll take it. I mean, but I'm like, I'm going.
We've never made it.
I think I saw.
I'm going. But I'm not gonna force myself on Dion. Pause. There's gonna be a gay nigga down there offering him some head. Like, nigga, I'll be here every week if you.
I think I saw.
What you say, young man?
Where are special teams at?
Nigga, who?
I think I saw Vivica Fox over there.
See, Vivica might get fired on. What the fuck are you doing? Flirting?
She looks rough.
Hey. Somebody like Lloyd Banks trying to shoot his video. He in the end zone
Featuring Young Buck. Featuring Young
He got the
Buck.
hoodie on and Dion just dope feed him.
Did you see that?
Darius McCary out there, motherfucker.
Come on,
Is
dog.
that Eddie? Who the fuck let Eddie on the sideline?
Come on, dog.
Stop looking niggas' asses.
What is Eddie gonna do on the sideline?
He be on a date with Carl.
He don't even look at the field. That nigga don't even look at the field. He just be like this the whole time. He like,
Off the field,
It
dog.
be Eddie and Laura, nigga. Be Eddie and Laura on the
Y'all
sideline.
recognize me? You recognize me?
Your ass on the
Nigga,
field,
this is
dog.
my sideline is not where you try to make a comeback, fellas. This is not. We are men, fellas.
Did you see that clip of Gilly when they was at Jackson State and he ran along the sideline when the
That was
player,
dope.
when the player scored and the player handed him the football and he
Yeah.
spiked it and
Yeah.
got him a penalty?
That was dope. Then they cut to Wallow in the kitchen yelling at the staff. Y'all gotta keep this kitchen clean. There's nacho cheese everywhere.
You see this shit?
Get up.
I'm the number one nigga. Number one.
I tell you how to cook popcorn, bitch.
First of all, is your pot dirty?
Dirty boxes,
Got a dirty
I'm telling
pot.
Dion said that his sideline is not how you bring your career back. You do that shit by yourself, man. And that's why LaMelo is.
But he got to stop inviting the people, though.
I
He
saw
don't be
Chingy
inviting
out
them
there.
niggas. That's publicists.
Chingy was out there.
Chingy,
He's out there right there.
He was.
He's doing it right there.
was Chingy really out there?
I'm just making niggas up. I'm just making shit up.
With the right thumb.
That's funny shit.
Chingy out there.
Nigga, the Chingy comeback is never gonna happen.
Who's over there with the wide receivers?
Ace Hood was in that motherfucker. Ace Hood was there.
That nigga got the man. He started working out. He said, "These records ain't gonna sell. Let me get in shape." Ace Hood will give you more pull-ups than record sales now. Ace Hood will give you 60 pull-ups right now.
We don't need that.
One pull up the record sales.
That nigga give you a whole calisthenics
Catch up to
breakdown.
my sit-ups.
Yeah. I know Khaled be ignoring Ace Hood's calls.
I got a verse I want to
He probably speak
That's
Arabic.
a- that's
When Ace Hood called Khaled, he be speaking Arabic. Nigga.
Palestinian
Shut it down,
again.
like, I know this is you, Khaled. But it's good.
Or scoosh.
But Goose. Gawd, I know it's you, nigga.
Oh no!
You
but-
owe me a record. You owe me a record, Khaled.
This 16 is hot that I got.
That's another motherfucker to be on the sideline. DJ Khaled. We ain't
Yo,
see that
if I
nigga in
see
a
him,
while.
nigga-
We ain't see him in a while. He done figured
Yeah,
out. Every
yeah.
time he would post, the half of the comments just be like, "What's on Palestine?"
You saw what happened?
Nigga be quiet as he'll talk no more.
That's crazy.
You saw the thing that happened with his album? This happened like a month ago.
With Khaled's album?
Yeah. That
He put an album out?
No,
I didn't know.
he teased an album. And then he teased an album saying, oh, and Drake is going to be on this album. And then Drake commented below, he must be talking about Drake Bell.
Who is Drake Bell?
He's from
Like
the
a
Disney Channel.
Nickelodeon guy.
Yeah.
Basically alluding
He's
to
not
like,
talking about me.
Yeah,
He's not
ain't
talking about me. You're not getting a feature from me.
Why?
He didn't speak up during the beef.
Oh, wow.
So
He acted like the Palestine-Israel thing with Drake and Kendrick.
Yeah, he's just got real
He didn't have
quiet.
no old Drake
I don't know,
verses.
but why is he supposed to speak up during the beef?
All the songs Drake has given him over the years.
he didn't pay for none of
Drake
those?
made a strategic mistake.
paid for
When
none
you
of those?
all Drake had to do was sign a bunch of LA rappers that needed bread. All the niggas, that's all he had to do, but he didn't do it. I don't understand when niggas get so successful where they think that they just got to scrape everything from the top. You just got to make 10 niggas rich. He could have made 10 niggas rich from LA. 10 gangster rappers from
He'd have
LA.
been a legend.
They would have been, nigga, he would have had his own street, nigga.
They would have took down the Kendrick sign and put his shit up right
And
there.
what do? You invest, you buy the most, you buy the worst house in the best neighborhood.
What if they was whack?
That's what he should have did. It don't matter, nigga.
Didn't whack?
90% of down south rappers are trash.
It'd be Aubrey Graham Way. nigga.
All the Memphis rappers he be collabing with. I mean, a
You
couple
can't
of them is
sign
cool.
whack rappers and be
That's what they do.
I mean, he can make him cooler though.
When the last time a new ill MC has gotten some mainstream pub besides a Kendrick or Drake? There are many niggas that are that dope that will never see the light of day. They're going to put on a mumble nigga, a drugged out nigga, a banged out nigga that'll be dead in 2 years. They're going to put on all the trash of us.
Yeah. But it ain't sustainable.
Big Hit had some
It
momentum.
is, though.
Big Hit had momentum.
Big Hit is a rarity, though. Big Hit is a real killer, a real gang member that's done 30 plus years in jail that can actually rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe this is too opinionated, but back to LaMelo Ball. That's why I like LaMelo.
By the way,
You gotta go back to LaMelo.
I got confused with the Prime and LaMelo. Like, you know,
It was supposed to be Kobe. I was supposed to be tying Kobe into LaMelo. Then my mind took me to Deion.
I mean,
I'm fucking confused. That shit. I'm like, what does that have to do with LaMelo?
We
But
make it
Kate
funny.
Cunningham better than LaMelo, definitely.
So you're basing that on? Are you basing that on talent, or because you say his team's better?
Overall, as an overall player, I would rather have him on my team than LaMelo. LaMelo is bad for the culture.
What?
The culture? What do you mean the culture?
Locker room cancer.
Are you
Stop
serious?
it. If you don't get out of here.
So you've heard? I've never heard anything
Locker
about.
room
What have you
cancer.
heard about him in the locker room?
Have you seen how he does interviews? Cussing and stuff like that. That's not the that's not the
You don't like him because he curses?
cusses on interviews?
That's his,
What's wrong
That's
with that?
normal.
No, come on, be professional. You gotta be professional.
Did you like Iverson?
He is. What do you mean?
No, like you cuss every once in a while, sure. Every time, every time you gotta cuss. Come on now.
It
all about
hurts your
him.
ears or something?
you think it's all about him?
All about him.
It hurts your ears. That
This
he
nigga
cusses?
giving that grandma perspective.
Yeah, like,
Boy ain't got no home training. If he can't control his mouth, can't control the basketball.
With soap.
Yeah.
If he can't control his mouth, he can't control the basketball.
Yeah, I don't
Everybody
like
know
it.
that.
I don't like to hear him speak.
Okay, so you don't like him. You think he's
That's
a locker
true,
room
though.
cancer?
And I don't think he locker room cancer maybe a little extra, but definitely not a professional. Definitely not a professional.
He didn't graduate from high
do you
school,
mean?
so why would he?
Yeah.
Did he graduate from high school? I don't think he did.
He's averaging 27.
The high school in
65.
Lithuania.
It's the
Yeah,
way
he
you
graduated.
behave, and he's a ball hog, shoots a poor percentage, and doesn't play defense. That doesn't lead to winning.
When did this percentage shit come into play with a nigga that could play ball?
Yeah, they don't put percentages on the scoreboard.
So have you played like
is
5-on-5, and then this guy who has all the handles, shoots nice,
At the park?
or like LA Fitness, whatever,
Okay, not the-
5-on-5,
not the
full
NBA.
court, whatever.
Not the NBA.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
And he's good. He has a pretty jump shot. And every time you play defense for 24 seconds, right, you get the ball back, and the motherfucker shoots it 3 seconds in.
Can I say something?
This guy in the park.
Can I say something about the NBA that you may not know? The average motherfucker don't know if they don't know no NBA players. So the best player most of the time is going to take the most shots. Also, they have a certain amount of shots that they have to take. Like if you're the best player on the team, it'll be in your contract. You got to take 25 shots a game. If you have a nigga out there consistently taking 25 shots a game, that's some contractual shit. Like, you have to take 25 shots a game, and you have to, you know what I'm saying? That's like, it ain't, no nigga can come in the league and just start putting up 25, 30 shots a game without it. Do you get what I'm saying? The NBA is a game of they how can I put it? It's that no nigga can just take any amount of shots he wants without it being approved by the coaches.
That's why Golden State Warriors player is upset because he's not getting. He was balling, but then they got Jimmy Buckets, and Jimmy Buckets is getting the shots now, and he's not getting no play. It was Kuminga? What's his name?
Right.
Kamara.
Yeah.
Kaminga.
Yeah,
Kuminga.
He's upset because he was balling, but now he just. We don't want you taking shots. We want you to sit down because we want Jimmy to get the shots.
Which is good for Kuminga because he can still develop more because his talent, like physical ability on the court is better than Jimmy Butler, but he's not as good as Jimmy, but he got like T-Mac type of ability. He just hasn't realized it. Remember how long T-Mac sat down? Niggas think T-Mac came into the league and was...
When he was in Toronto, he was...
T-Mac sat for like 3 years, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about sat on the bench, nigga. Didn't get no PT. That nigga laughing. How else can you sit? In the stands? Imagine you being so trash. They make you sit in the stands with your warm-ups on. You garbage, nigga. No, but what I'm saying is, so they have like shot charts and shit. Like you go into a locker room and shit, you'll see like, okay, Todd's 20 shots a game, Otto's 10 shots a game. You know what I mean?
5.
It's like a podcast. Like we have a word count.
Do we?
Yeah. Like you have the biggest percentage.
Do I?
Yeah.
He had the biggest percentage last week.
Shout out.
Trouble the broadcast.
Don't get you dirty. Don't get you dirty.
Hey, I stand by it still.
I like a dirty kitchen. My kitchen's dirty. Alejandro.
And for all those that got a problem, I'm gonna be efficient with my words.
When I started my show, niggas used to talk on my show more than me. Nigga, this might as well have been Dewan's show 5 years ago. Dewan would eat a whole show. We do a 2-hour show, it'd be 1 hour and 15 in Dewan. I let it ride though, because I believed in him. You know what I mean? I believed in him.
I take that as a vote of confidence.
I
Thank
remember
you,
we had a
Chris.
guest on here named Jordan, the little homie, good dude. I'm not gonna say he ain't rap too tight, but he ain't rap too tight. That nigga came. You remember that? Were you here yet?
I was there. I didn't come that day though, but I seen that one.
Bro, he talked for 90% of the show.
Yeah.
To where, like, I was like, I'm going to have to fight this little nigga. And every time somebody would say something, only me, he disrespected it in talking, but he was disrespecting other niggas, like basically calling niggas a sellout. Oh, you a sellout, nigga. That
I
ain't...
think it was dreadlocks.
Yeah. He ended up going on another show about a year ago, got in a fist fight on another show for the same
With a
reason.
little fizz.
True. Hey,
But
true.
this nigga grew up boxing. His brother's a professional boxer, so he dog walked the nigga
Oh
who
my god!
Yeah,
Came on nigga's show, was rude to him, then whooped his ass.
But you ever meet a nigga
dude
that
from, B2K.
he's not knowingly being rude though.
Right? Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a motherfucker that's so into what he
self.
has to say that whatever you have to say don't mean shit. So he don't even. I would say he don't know. Maybe if he's doing this knowingly, that nigga is crazy. You know what I mean?
He just waiting to talk. One of them
Because
guys
as a
be
man,
waiting to talk.
when somebody cuts you off, another man cuts you off and disrespects you and don't let you think, the thoughts that cross your mind after like about 2 or 3 times is murder. You don't be like, well, let me wait till this nigga. Hold on, nigga. I'm finna kill this nigga.
Yeah, I know a way to get a word in.
Yeah, I'm gonna be speaking over this nigga body in 10 minutes.
God, you know what to do.
But I don't even
Get
look at it like that,
across.
like who could talk to him. I mean, I'm just, because this is the way it
No,
goes.
but like it's an unspoken. But it's like, you know, same with TFU. Like there's if you have a guest, you let him talk.
You know, they say talking too much is a trauma response. It's anxiety because at some point you've been invalidated by something or someone or a scenario, and sometimes you overtalk to override that feeling of anxiety. Like you don't want to feel like you're not enough.
Were you anxious last week?
Yeah, fuck Wallow. Yeah, fuck Wallow still. You know what I'm saying? As a business owner, I know some of y'all out there probably don't understand that, but as a business owner, you understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
You hold yourself to a standard.
He's still mad about that.
Kraig, look, I don't even bring up the topics, okay? I was just sitting here.
I just didn't like what he said, but I like Wallow. But you get people in the comments thinking we hating. How are we hating? So how could he say what he said about people he don't know and not be a hater? And then when we say what we say about what he said, I'm hating on Wallow.
He didn't ask a question.
He didn't ask a question.
He didn't ask no question.
He said, "Is your kitchen clean?" And motherfuckers hit
motherfucker.
Most of you niggas ain't gonna make it because your kitchen's dirty.
I'm the number one nigga.
You know how dirty white people are?
Oh my God.
Do you know
ain't
we
about
taught
them.
white people how to bathe, nigga?
What would happen
Every
to you?
black
Do you know
history movie.
we introduced soap to white people and this nigga's up here calling niggas dirty? Do you know the Moors introduced soap to North Africa? That's what stopped
He
the
wasn't talking to the
Europe.
Moors.
That's what I'm saying. The Moors. He said black people like we dirty. We ain't dirty.
we
That's
not
the
dirty.
shit. That's the places you eat, nigga, not us.
Right.
Yeah. So then he not talking to you.
White people used to bathe and cook their food in the same tub. That's what caused the plague.
But what does that have to do with if somebody was talking to you? Like,
Because you can't put because this is what I'm saying. When you're talking about business, are you talking about things that involve strategy, right?
Right.
Business is a game. It's strategy.
Right, it's a strategy.
Right? So you can't use appeal to authority fallacies or what's the other fallacy I said? Hasty generalizations, because there's too much concrete evidence and there's too many things that are tangible for you to reference to just speak in generalizations.
Well, what did
It's
he
lazy.
generalize? What did he generalize?
So he didn't speak to he didn't speak to the specifics of what his audience may need to elevate their business. He spoke to his assumptions that are, and I'm not invalidating his experiences, but what if I never had that experience as a black person? There are niggas out here who have never been to a black-owned restaurant that was dirty.
Niggas ain't
So
been
why
to-
would you waste their time by you got to be specific. You got to be like, "Hey man, I went to Harold's in Phoenix, man, and the food was cool, but it was dirty." The owner of Harold's, look, man, I've been to this black-owned restaurant, there was no chicken crumbs on the table. I came to your restaurant May 5th, 2025. I spent look, you gotta be this specific.
So you Harold in the front
I ain't
row,
fucking
just
with you,
like,
Harold.
like
Roscoe's is cool with Harold.
But what I'm saying is, if Harold is there in the audience, we don't all have the same. We don't all have the same experiences. So you can't speak. You can't be too general like that. You gotta speak specifically. You gonna alienate niggas that never been to a dirty black restaurant. Now they gonna be like this. Oh, this nigga, you calling me dirty, nigga? Oh, I'm not fucking with you. No, most people don't subscribe to the notion that there is no perfect messengers, only perfect messages. His message was great, but if I paid to watch him speak and he talked about that, I would be disappointed in him.
after 1 minute.
Nigga, why the fuck? Nigga, I'm worth $50 million. I got homies. I got 3-4 homies that's black like we are, maybe a little bit older, that's worth 20, 30, 40 million. Never played no basketball, never played no leagues. Okay. They just own businesses.
Right.
So if I just put him in front of them niggas, they gonna be like, nigga, first of all, I got more money than you. You're a media nigga, and that ain't been my life experience, nigga.
Right. I think it's even worse though, because these people ain't got 50 million.
Right.
They got 5,000. They putting some money down to go hear him talk that they could be using on something else. But I disagree with you, Kraig.
Yeah.
People say I don't disagree with you.
So that's what they say about me on 5150.
I don't disagree.
They call me a yes man.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
Some of my favorite restaurants in Puerto Rico are dirty.
Right.
See? And I think that makes sometimes the food better. You know, if you go to a sandwich place, you know, and they don't clean up the grease, it makes your ham sandwich taste good.
One thing about
I feel you on that. That's a vibe though. That's like the fish shack. You know, that's
I think one
thing
thing about people of black descent like you from other countries and shit, specifically Puerto Rico, I don't think that they have that same grandiosity that niggas in America be having. Sometimes niggas here think they get this thing where if they get money doing one thing, nigga, they think that means that they experts in everything.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like, go ahead.
Well, I would say what's kind of crazy to me is as black people, sometimes we want to be taught something. So we'll pay the money to go to the class and have Wallow come speak to us. But we want him to teach us the way we want to be taught. But we the ones that are paying for the knowledge.
Paying for the advice.
So that was knowledge?
He's giving
paying
you
for what Wallow got.
He's giving you a step-by-step process. And step one
Okay, so what
is the
cleaning product should I use? Nigga, if you giving me some step-by-step, how should I disinfect these tables? This is what we're talking business. We're not talking fantasy, nigga. Okay, how should I clean my restaurant? Is there a certain product or company that's black-owned that I should use? Are there environmentally friendly products that I could use? Is there a place that would let me invoice and use the product before I pay it? Like, give me some real strategic advice, nigga. That's what makes it a hasty generalization, that there was no game there.
Right.
It was no game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to give me some game. Give me something I can take and use, nigga.
Well,
give me some news I can use, nigga.
Well, that's way better than before what you were saying.
I was saying the same thing.
No, before you was like, how niggas know my shit dirty? My shit might not be dirty, but now you're asking, okay, well, then what do I do to make my shit better?
But
cool, you can get that game.
But that's what when I say hasty generalization, that's not a term I'm making up. That's a logical fallacy. That's an illogical statement, and the name of it is called a hasty generalization. So his argument, what he was saying, the point he was trying to prove, all I was saying is that the point is illogical because you're saying something that is too general to be helped. You're cheating the system by just using, and that's where I come to appeal to authority, because you're using your status, which is when somebody appeal to authority is an illogical statement, because it's when somebody says something and they think their status is enough to validate it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's an actual thing. So that's what I'm saying. He felt like in that situation, his status was enough to prove his point, and it wasn't. You got to give me some news I can use, dog. Like if I catch an STD and I go to the motherfucking clinic and they say, hey, you got gonorrhea, that shit gonna burn. All right, have a nice day.
Bring some awesome on it.
Right, tell me, can I get a pill or something?
That's my point.
Get some
But you'll get
awesome.
mad at the doctors for that? You'll be like, I'm mad at y'all for not telling me how to fix the shit that I got myself into.
Yeah, you went to the doctor to get fixed. I mean, because
I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm not saying your point was wrong. I'm just saying what I'm not saying he didn't have the right idea, but I'm saying he got too much going to be. He could have hired a PR nigga to say, hey, make sure you cover this. Don't step in this motherfucker freestyling, nigga.
He definitely
my thing-
pulled rank.
my thing
That's
is,
what I didn't like
did.
about
I don't
it.
like people pulling rank.
and it's like if that was the case, like here's an analogy. I don't want to get into the analogy jungle, but we've gone to businesses that are owned by white people that rip us off.
Dirty. I've never been to a clean. I ain't gonna
Not even clean. I'm just saying that charges us too
fucking
much
Chinese
money.
restaurants.
We've been to white
Track.
businesses that charge us too much money for shit.
Why do we always got to compare ourselves to white people?
Because
he said it.
Yeah,
I'm just
exactly.
saying, though, but like,
Just because you're a black business, nigga.
That's
he
what
said,
we're-
don't lead with that. Don't let that be your only offense.
But it wouldn't be
he's
fair to
leading.
have a hasty generalization about because we don't do it with all businesses. An example of that would be that white businesses rip us off sometimes, but we don't go. I'm not gonna go to all white businesses because they all rip us off.
Right.
Because that would be a hasty generalization because it's not exactly true.
Right.
And that's the same thing. That's why I was offended as a business owner
Too hasty.
for somebody coming at me being like,
You're talking too fast and you're speaking in generalizations, so can't nobody tie you down to nothing.
Nope.
You know, it's actually like a built-in scapegoat, an excuse. So if what I'm saying don't work, well, nigga, hey, I mean, shit, I did the best I could. No, you didn't.
I mean, they hollered.
I bet you they could have hired a 12th grader, a senior in high school, to give you more game than Wallow gave us in that clip.
I'm cool.
Shit.
I'm cool. You're not gonna march no 12th grader out there.
to be honest, I've had a lot of friends that's in business and all the business owners out there. It's very rare that you spend $1,000 or whatever and go to a seminar and it really works for anything. You never get shit out of that. Like,
right.
I mean, if you go, like, you're not going. People think I'm gonna go to the seminar. I'm gonna spend $1,000. I'm gonna become a millionaire.
Right.
And that's not ever happens.
Not even,
Like,
wait. Not even with Tony Robbins? I go to a Tony Robbins seminar, I'm not going to learn nothing?
He just give you a mindset. But I'm saying, but that tangible $1,000 is really going to turn you into a millionaire.
Right. So
Because if that was the case, we have a lot more
Not with
millionaires.
that, then, you know, not with, like, if you believe.
Yeah, I know. But the only
You
person,
gotta believe.
the only person that's going to be, I know.
gotta
Yeah,
believe.
you got to see yourself. You know.
So you, but
Look
you're
at
talking
me
about
first. You see how I did it?
But you're talking about like the thing that Wallow was at, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then we shouldn't have to hold him to a perfect standard because
I've never
motherfuckers don't
paid for
necessarily
Wallow. I'm
make
never
it
paid
out
for
of
Wallow.
those things
but-
anyway.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, you're right. Yeah, I mean, but he still sucks. I mean,
I like his show. I dig his story.
I don't want
I
you to tell
support
me.
him as a brother. I'm just saying, man,
That's not his
that
lane.
ain't his lane to me. But here's the
That man
thing.
have whatever lane he
No,
wants.
it's not shorts, man.
and there was a thing.
Tired as always.
White shorts.
Thighs out.
That's all he had.
Expose his knees. That's what he do.
Laundry day.
Because he was
It was hot when I left the house. I thought Shedeur was getting drafted.
poor Shedeur.
They doing Shedeur dirty.
Dirty
man.
door. Yeah, because even with Jay-Z, like
Combine shorts.
people be like
Combine
Jay-Z,
shorts,
people be like Jay-Z's a
Coach
great
Avatar.
businessman. But even Jay-Z says it himself in the bars. He says, "I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman."
Right.
That's a difference. Even he acknowledges that. Like I'm not a businessman. That's what people that really do the shit do.
Yeah.
I just happen to be a business.
That's me. I ain't no
Yeah,
motherfucking
right.
expert.
So when people be like, "Oh, Jay-Z's a business genius,"
Yeah.
listen to what he said about it.
Right.
Like people be putting what they want to put in their mind, so it'd be an easy excuse for them to think it's an easy way to get some shit.
I agree.
So if Jay-Z said that, if they hired Jay-Z, he came out like, yo, man, you know,
I don't think Jay-Z
make sure
would do
your
that.
kitchens are clean.
I don't think Jay-Z would do that.
What the fuck you talk about?
He wouldn't say that.
Jay-Z
He's
won't even
calculating.
respond to a battle rap. You think he gonna come out here and say some dumb shit like
Jay-Z ain't
that?
got time for that.
No, it's like
Jay-Z probably doing some weird. Who know what is Jay-Z up to right now?
what's the day for Jay-Z like? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about just Super Bowl. Like,
He just
that's
get
the
up
day
like
to day.
Yeah,
Like, what
what's
does he
like
do?
Thursday morning for Jay-Z like?
He's
you know?
got to be bored, dog. He can't sell crack no more.
Nah,
Yeah, that's
You
how-
think sometimes he sneaks to the hood and sell crack just to get that old feeling back?
that's why I grew the dreads. That's why I grew the dreads.
That nigga in Kingston getting his
He
shootout.
like a Haitian now. That's
He in Haiti, nigga.
Yeah,
He a
Haitian-
serial killer in Haiti.
Beyonce, like, pull the drugs out your ass. You ain't selling that no more. Pull the drugs out
He
your
probably
ass.
sit up and twist his own dress. That's what he do. He does his own dress.
He gotta be doing
Swallowing
something.
crack.
Well, it be like playing pickleball and shit. Like,
He killing niggas in Haiti. He'll write a rhyme and pull it out of his rhyme book and drop it on their chest and see if they figure that out.
He be at the house swallowing crack. Like, ain't nobody coming in here.
Jay-Z a serial killer.
He just leaving a hollow on niggas' chest. Holla!
Holla, it's your boy.
Hey, it's a dead body with hollow on the chest. Your boy.
It's your boy.
With the beanie with the bill on it.
The beanie with your bill on it. He chucked in the back alley. Jay-Z being a serial killer in Haiti is good. Your boy.
It's your boy.
He got a whole reggae band as a cover. He playing the drums in a reggae band.
He's selling beef patties and shit out of cart. That's how he pick his victims.
Out there getting cut from the basketball
I
team.
ain't got your fucking money. Like, holla.
Out there getting cut by the basketball team.
Yeah,
in
he just
Haiti.
out there killing Haitians and shit. I remember this nigga in Florida, he's a Haiti nigga from Florida, inboxed me, man, watch what you say about Haitians, nigga. We out here.
Shout out to that about that nation.
Shout out, I know you out there.
Shout out to the Haitians. We know you out
I know
there.
you out there.
Don't fuck with the Haitians.
I'm not fucking with nobody.
Haitians, my
I
favorite.
think any nigga get in my inbox saying some shit like that, I don't give a fuck what he is. You're a weirdo. I'm a comedian, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All the shit you got to do
That's like
today.
a magician getting in Trick Daddy's inbox. Nigga, who you tricking? I'm a real magician. How you Trick Daddy? I ain't never seen your work, nigga.
I ain't never seen,
Show me a rabbit.
I ain't never seen
Pull a rabbit out of the hat, nigga. You a studio magician, Trick Daddy. You ain't never been out here in these magic streets. Nigga, I'm a fucking comedian, nigga. What are you talking about? Watch what I say about Haitians. Nigga, I talk about my own mama
Pick
sometimes.
a card in the card.
Nigga.
Pick a card in the card.
I love
my
Haitians.
God.
Trick
Nigga.
Daddy.
My first love was from Haiti. That bitch left me for
Jay-Z.
one of the parents at the daycare she worked at.
Oh, God.
I got nothing. I know how Haitians are. Okay.
Do you know the ladder of discrimination between the Caribbean that goes up to United States?
It's Haiti's. They
a
be
lot
on
of
their
at the
head.
bottom.
Right?
No,
Haiti at the
Asians
bottom.
at the bottom. We don't even talk about the
Haiti
Jamaicans.
got some fun.
Because like Dominicans hate on Haitians.
And
Dominicans hate
ain't that
on
the same
everybody.
place?
Puerto Ricans hate on Dominicans.
That's the beef, right?
Yeah, no, because like Dominicans
beef
go to
patty.
Puerto Rico to work like Mexicans.
Haiti and DR are on the same island, so they technically the same.
I
but
never
like
understood
Dominicans
that.
are like, oh, they're blacker.
Is there a wall or
It's
something?
a beef patty.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't
Empanada.
much.
Like, all of a sudden, electricity shows up.
They got the empanada.
They got it's 2 3-story huts to separate.
Yeah.
The biggest business in Haiti is binoculars.
We on deck.
Puerto Rico, I mean, DR is not better than Haiti. I don't know why they say that. It's the same shit.
Nah, I think it's worse.
It's the same shit, dog.
DR is worse
It
than
ain't got no, it ain't got no
You
electricity.
see the DR, the club that kind of imploded?
Yeah, like
upon
1 million
itself?
people died in that motherfucker. Yeah, like 40
a real
people died.
singer, like a big singer died. He was performing.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
like it was a discotheque. The roof collapsed. Like 30, 40 people died.
Yeah, for real.
Rest in peace. When was this?
Like 2
Like-
weeks ago.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah,
All them
I saw that. That was just
All them
crazy. 30 people
prostitutes died
died
up
in
in there,
the
bro.
club.
a couple
that's
baseball
crazy.
players.
prostitutes too.
Really?
Yeah, but not like they're not current MLB players, so it's not as important.
If you want, baseball players always getting in trouble in the Dominican. Like, that's where they go to get fucked. That's where Big Papi got shot.
Being rich and living in the DR, nigga, you are like Mansa Musa, nigga. If you got 100 grand in the DR, nigga, you got you got 2 slaves.
You gonna need a security guard too.
Nigga, Big Papi in the DR, Big Papi was making like 30, 40 million a year. What?
And he got stabbed.
He got stabbed.
When did he
They
get
let
stabbed?
somebody stab him?
Yeah, they beat the fuck out of him, but he got stabbed in
You
Dominican
go to
Republic.
you go to DR, you can get robbed. If they know you ain't got you like even was it Amara La Negra? She built a property, Amara La Negra from Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
Dark skinned
brother.
John with the afro.
I got to see her.
Oh yeah, she bad. And but she built a joint there, and everything they build there, it's got to have big fences around it.
Yeah.
Because they will come and take
Hey
your
man,
shit.
I have a Dominican friend that said that because he seemed rich. He talked about how the Haitian was like getting on the electricity bill and they shut him down. They don't fuck with Haitians. And then the Puerto Ricans think less of Dominicans, and then Cubans think less of Puerto Ricans, and then we know how United States thinks about Cubans.
Oh, you know what though? Being from where I'm from, we don't look.
Well, we
don't have
black.
that. We don't have that view of people from the islands.
Yeah.
They all Mexican.
Like I don't,
They're all dirty. They're all dirty. Equally
We
dirty.
got big Mexicans, little Mexicans.
And DC,
Island Mexicans.
Dark Mexicans, light Mexicans.
Black Mexicans.
and DC, our Mexicans are called El Salvadorians.
Some of them is niggas though.
It's all the same.
Them El Salvadorians is the craziest,
Yeah, where they ranking? Because they should be the wildest.
but they're
right?
not islanders.
We don't
South
like
American.
Mexicans look down upon them, so that's their ranking.
Yeah, that's their
okay.
South American.
And
shit.
Puerto Ricans look down on Mexicans, but Mexicans look down on Puerto Ricans.
Shout out to the
Do they?
Salvadorians.
Yeah,
Wow, I
they
didn't know
make
that.
fun. Like I dated a Mexican, they made fun of how I spoke.
Oh wow.
What did they say?
Why you talk funny? The little kids were asking, he's like, why you talk funny? And then they kind of like mimic the way you talk.
This nigga
You
talk
know?
like a conquistador. Motherfucker sound like what's the nigga that discovered America? They say this motherfucker talk like Christopher Columbus.
Oh, that's the accent.
Motherfucker talk like he got smallpox. Hold on, nigga, you got smallpox.
That's terrible.
Let me see that blanket.
Nah, I ain't taking that blanket from you, nigga. Hell nah. My whole family died last time somebody gave him a blanket like that.
I'll be cold, nigga. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Might start a fire.
That's some funny shit. What you got for us, Alejandro?
Well, Shedeur Sanders, not drafted in the first 3 rounds. He was projected to be a top 10 pick like 2 weeks ago.
By Dion only.
Top
Now we don't know if he's gonna get drafted at all.
Wow, they don't want all the people on the sideline. That's what it is.
They be bringing mystical to the
What is
game.
Gilly and Wallow doing on the same sideline?
Yeah, like that's not an NFL quarterback.
You got all these groupies? Nah, to me, he's a first round pick. I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
I think the
for
NFL
sure.
is trying to prove a point.
Yep.
Like Shedeur probably get drafted. Maybe he'll go into somebody's camp. But the fact that they don't want Shedeur coming with the same energy he's coming with the Shedeur Sanders. I make music. Come into camp humbled. I think this is an attempt to humble him. He probably get picked up maybe like 6th, 7th round.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
crazy.
He's supposed to be number
And then Shiloh
3.
will be probably going drafted.
No, Shiloh definitely undrafted. They fucking picked Milroe from Alabama. That motherfucker can't pass.
I think the biggest problem with Shedeur, they say his arm ain't strong, his feet ain't fast. I think if he just talked faster.
Yeah.
Just in general. Just talk a little bit faster. All these problems would be good. We would have no problems. What about your wrist? Let me see your wrist.
Yeah. Legendary.
Hey, you know they think I'm gonna be bad, but I'm gonna be good.
Legendary.
I'm quick with it.
He had that draft party, the whole party. He had the whole little area cracking.
He had Pharrell in there. Who was that?
For you to be the first pick in the draft, do you think your mom would give the GM some pussy?
Where am I coming
For you
from?
to be the first pick in the draft.
What's my story?
They send you a kite. Nigga, like, oh, somebody threw me a kite. Nigga, well, how we get a kite? We ain't in jail. Hold on, let me read it. We got the number 1 pick in the draft.
But your mother got a.
Can I go 3?
How poor are we?
Can I go 3?
My mama definitely ain't doing it, but
Yeah.
Shedeur's mama Pilar, she might she might do it.
Shout out to
This is a
Pilar.
message to Sanders too. And if
For
I'm
sure.
a coach, like just if I'm a coach of that my job is not certain, why would I draft somebody that they're gonna start whispering, oh,
Bring Prime.
bring Dion. He's gonna be a better coach.
Yep.
Bring him in.
Yep.
He gonna bring my dad.
I can see
That's
that.
it, bring my dad. You know
I
what
can
I'm
see
saying?
that.
Yep.
It's like if I'm John Madden, if he was John Madden, son, it'd be the same thing. I can see that. That's actually a great fucking theory.
At least 10 teams wouldn't draft him because of
Legendary.
that.
So it has nothing to do with arm strength. Nothing to do with arm strength.
It's
Foot
probably arm
speed.
strength, but we like theories better.
How strong your arm got to be? Like you got to.
I think he should just talk faster. If he just spoke faster.
No, but
you know what I'm
there's
saying?
reports that he interviewed very poorly.
Because he thought he wasn't going to go to certain team. He was going to be able to, I don't want this team to draft me. I don't want to go to Cleveland. I'd rather go to Vegas. You know.
He
what
went
I'm
to
saying?
college all these years. What was his major?
I don't know.
It must not have been English. It wasn't English.
PhD, my
They
man.
do football.
Major in Madden, that nigga wasn't going to class.
That nigga never went to class.
Quarterback sneak.
That's why they had to lead Jackson. It was like,
Yeah,
hey.
I don't know, man. I can't imagine Deion's son not being prepared for an interview. Deion is a very thorough guy.
Right.
Yeah, the
And
too,
professional.
But the watches, the fancy cars, maybe
too
he
much
was-
teeth, too much perfect teeth in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing, but still, you know, shit. They need
a buck-tooth nigga running my team.
What do you think Shedeur is doing? What do you think Shedeur is doing in the interview? Like they asking him these questions. He's like, man, don't ask me shit, man. Motherfucker Shedeur, nigga. This the answer, nigga, right here. You see this? Like, how is he fucking these interviews up?
Fuck that
All the
question.
football players dumb. You know what I'm saying?
all
Like, it's
answers is
something.
legendary.
Yeah, next question.
Legendary. Next question.
Yeah. Fuck that last question.
A girl come from under the table. Why you know? Oh, I'm done. Hold up. Yeah, we
Should I make my own ice cream? Legendary. I got 3 cows in the back, nigga.
Legendary.
That's the name of my ice cream company, Legendary.
Legendary. You know what I'm saying?
I'll answer that question, but first let me bite this sandwich.
Legendary.
Yeah, legendary. Bring my sandwich. Bring my sandwich.
Legendary. We got cows, pigs.
It's the greatest sandwich ever.
Yeah, it's a sandwich.
The
Cool Whip is made.
Cool sandwich.
Cool Whip.
Everything I do is cool.
That's my brother
Legendary.
behind the camera right there. That's my brother. My brother
right.
Dion behind the camera. Legendary.
Yeah. Damn, Shedeur, I feel for you, dog, because you deserve to be a first-round pick.
Well, he gonna have a chip on his shoulder though.
He gonna have a whole bag of chips on his shoulder.
Is that motherfucker gonna get drafted? I know when the show comes out, is he gonna get drafted?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Would you be a walk-on if you were Shedeur?
What if he gets Kaepernick?
Well,
Hey, right,
Kaepernick didn't get this. Kaepernick got drafted.
Yeah.
That's because they didn't want
Kaepernick was a surprise.
They didn't know he was gonna leave.
He
They
wasn't
didn't
kneeling
know.
on draft day. They
What
didn't
if
know.
Tom
But he
Brady
was
was hating on the
surprised,
low? What if we put a call in there every day? Like, this nigga's trash.
I've been with this motherfucker.
He be
every
hating.
week.
He do be hating though.
Tom Brady might
Yeah.
be. The
Tom
Gate is some savage shit. So this ain't above Tom Brady.
Hey,
He won't stop calling me.
heard
Draft his ass.
that nigga, he hated Pat Mahomes. He ain't want Pat Mahomes to win that Super Bowl for shit. He was so happy when he lost. He's like, oh well, that's how it happens sometimes. Hey.
I mean, even
That's funny.
so, even if he legendary don't get drafted, he's gonna go to somebody's camp. Do you think he's good enough to play?
Yeah, he's good enough to play.
You know, a good place for him would be backing up Mahomes. learning to play the game. That would be a good.
Yeah.
Mahomes gonna be there for the next 12 years.
Yeah,
and shit,
but like
so,
he can be
he
3
never
years
gonna
and then
play.
go to another team.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? That's
I mean,
But
you
I will go.
ain't you the
Bills,
football?
Buffalo
You play
Bills.
football,
He
right?
can get hurt. There's a lot of quarterbacks that can get hurt.
if I'm a top tier quarterback, I don't want to go to no team and start right away. Let me go play. Let me go sit behind somebody that's nice and figure this shit out. Because what's the little homie from Deanan for the Panthers?
Bryce Young, baby.
Bryce Young ended up he's doing cool, but they was trying to
Trash
fuck,
first season.
They was trying to fuck him over.
Yeah, they was, and then he
Like-
bounced back after he got benched. He came back. That last 9 games, he was balling.
The fact that the Browns, who have Deshaun Watson, who just tore his Achilles, and they don't draft him.
Yeah.
Man, it's trash.
The Raiders had 2 picks in the 3rd round, back to back, and they drafted 2 linemen instead of Shedeur.
There wasn't a lot of quarterbacks drafted anyway. So
No,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
four.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
In the first round.
No, period. Up to now, it's 4
They
quarterbacks
drafted a
drafted already.
25-year-old.
4 quarterbacks drafted already.
I mean,
He's
what's wrong
mature.
with drafting a 25-year-old?
Kind of old.
I mean, Shiloh's 25 too. Well,
Yeah, he's not getting drafted
Shiloh's
either.
20. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's about 25.
He's 25.
Yeah.
Damn. What was
Yeah,
he
but
doing?
that's 'cause
for
of the
4 years?
quarantine.
Hanging with little brother.
Oh, okay.
There have been 25-year-old quarterbacks before.
Yeah, that used to be normal
Kurt
back in
Warner.
the day.
Getting
Florida
drafted at
State.
25?
What's the
Kurt Warner was older, wasn't he?
He was
Yeah,
trash.
by the time he came back.
Chris Winkie or something like that.
Chris Winkie was old. Yeah.
A couple, nigga. Doug Flutie was old before he got some PT. Remember he had to go. He had to go
coming into the league.
No, he got drafted, but he went to Canada instead,
went to
right?
Canada first,
And
yeah.
came back when he was
Like
like
Warren Moon.
Fluke
Yeah, but
shit.
that's
Warren
it.
Moon.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, that's
That's
different.
different. These motherfuckers were in college until they were 25.
I think they
Fucking 18-year-old
no, they
bitches while
drafted
you're
Warren
25.
Moon. I believe Warren Moon got drafted, but they wanted to try to change his position, so he went to Canada to play.
Yeah,
what position?
exactly. He's in Canada. Like he once he was 25, he was playing pro sports. He was a
Right.
pro at 22.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are in college
Yeah.
at 25.
He's-
Like, hey, what's
That's
up,
because of the
bitch?
quarantine, though, right?
Wanna come to my room?
That's because of the quarantine.
Yeah, but there's been other quarterbacks.
Yeah, there's been a few, but I'm saying I think there's
Recently,
because of
yeah.
the
The
pandemic,
quarantine
right?
did mess up some guys.
What
a lot of-
position was they going to make Warren Moon play?
Right, I don't know.
That's
Tight end.
crazy.
Wouldn't
Right.
that be crazy?
Yeah.
Defensive lineman. Like, what? No, I'm going to Canada.
You think Warren Moon could have made it at another position?
No.
No.
No?
No.
He's a big. He was
He's a big guy, but he wasn't known for
Tight end.
running or being athletic or nothing
He
like
could play
that.
some linebacker.
Nah, he
Doing
ain't talking
what?
nothing. No.
Warren Moon was
He's
6'2".
size, but he's not,
Warren Moon was
playing
big.
no
I think he was
defense.
How
bigger than
big
that.
was the quarterback Warren
Not
Moon
playing no
height and
defense.
weight?
Stop it. No.
Yeah, he's 6'3", 220.
Oh, yeah.
He's not
Yeah,
hitting
linebacker.
nobody. Warren Moon is not hitting no fucking body.
Why not?
He Warren Moon. He more of a chill,
When last
chill
time you
dude.
seen
He
him
don't even
tackle
look like he
somebody?
want to hit nobody.
6'3", 220. You don't think he could tackle nobody?
Oh, he could.
Pull
but
up
I
some
don't-
interception footage.
Watch him run the other
Where is he
way.
on the field?
Watch him run the other way.
Yeah,
Like,
where's
I
Warren
ain't
Moon on
doing
the
that.
field?
Have you seen Every Given Sunday?
Any given Sunday?
Any Given Sunday?
Every given Sunday sound like a
Starring Cat Williams. Starring Cat Williams. And
Every
yeah.
given Sunday.
It's a Puerto Rican sequel. It's about soccer.
It's been
Starring
years.
Eric Bush.
They
It's been
tried to
years.
make Willie Beeman a cornerback.
That was the era when they did that.
There's a lot of people
corner.
call
I mean,
Cordell.
linebacker is a whole different story.
But Warren Moon got drafted in
Quick feet.
79. He could have played
Yeah.
linebacker in the league in the 70s. Niggas wasn't running.
Man.
Linebackers wasn't running 4.4s in the
But he
70s.
wasn't tough like
What
Brick
year
Jack
did Warren
Johnson or
Moon get
whatever.
Right,
drafted?
wasn't tough.
He's not gonna cut his finger and keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't going to
Y'all
do that.
basically calling him a bitch. That's crazy.
Willie Beeman.
I haven't seen the vicious side of Warren Moon.
Right. We
What
might not even
quarterback
know about
Warren
Warren
Moon?
Moon
What
played
year was he
quarterback and linebacker in high school. Though. You don't even know that shit.
Right.
Like, he was a middle linebacker and the quarterback.
Somebody going to tell us in the comments.
That's a mix right there.
My dad went to high school with Warren Moon. 78. He could have played linebacker in 78 at
Why?
6'3", 220. 78 wasn't no fucking.
He was not tackling no damn Earl Campbell in them.
I mean,
Nigga, why not?
they just that size now, 6'3", 220.
Yeah,
That's
what are you
a-
talking about?
He
I
would
just
have got
don't-
trucked. Warren Moon would have been out there getting trucked.
I just don't see him hitting people.
Because he played
That's the
quarterback.
thing.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to hit people.
Y'all tripping.
I ain't know. Show me an
But
interception where he
Cordell
tackled
Stewart,
somebody.
Ward, remember Charlie Ward?
That was the first.
Flash.
Remember Charlie Ward?
Yeah.
He had to go play basketball because they wouldn't let him be a quarterback.
What was they gonna have him?
He
do?
won the Heisman. He won the Heisman.
Cordell
that's
Stewart
crazy.
was the first NFL player I knew of with a gay rumor. Y'all remember that? They were saying he was gay back then?
Did
That was
they?
like unheard of for people. Yeah, you don't remember that? They used to say he kind of ran a little funny. You don't remember that?
ran gay.
No, I didn't know that. I just found that out today. Damn.
Hey, but you know what? Fuck
Cordell
up.
Stewart, he ran funny.
Cordell ran funny.
He ran with a little switch.
He breaking 60-yard touchdowns and takes it out.
Little switch in his run.
Niggas used to run with his arms crossed. Hold on, nigga, why you got your arms crossed? You ain't got no football in your hand, nigga.
He would always look backwards with his run.
Nigga, why are you backing into the end zone? You supposed to...
Speaking of Cordell,
rewinding that
I
footage?
also believe that Coach Prime retiring Shedeur and Travis Hunter's jerseys numbers right after after graduating.
It's kind of crazy.
That's fucked
Is
them
it
off
crazy?
too. That's major. Like what?
Who was number 2 before Shedeur at
Isn't
Colorado?
Shedeur the leading passer in Colorado history?
Yes.
No. What do you
Gotta
mean?
be.
In yards?
What's his record?
Record.
Is
He
that
was
a
there
winning
1
record?
year. 1 year.
Well, he was
Yeah,
2
good
years.
stats.
2 years.
1 year he was
Has a
good.
winning record?
Last year was. Last
2
year
years.
2
was.
years.
Yeah, last year was a winning
If he-
record.
14 and 13.
What's his total?
Who was the quarterback before him?
Hold on. What's his
And the one
total?
before that?
That numbers ain't retired either. What we talking
And the
about?
one before that?
Don't matter. Cordell's not retired.
Yeah, go all the way back to Cordell Stewart. That's the
But
last
he
quarterback
should be,
you
but
remember
he's not
from
retired
Colorado.
though. He's not. Cordell's not. Why would Shedeur be retired right after he?
Because his dad's the coach.
That's the problem.
I love it. I love it.
That's the
man.
problem.
My dad's the coach. He said my number's retired.
That's why he didn't get drafted 1 and 2.
Oh, that's why? Hell, that has nothing to do with him.
Why
man.
not?
No.
That's Colorado College.
What about his
That's
arm strength?
Colorado. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
That's
the NFL.
fine. The
ridiculous.
NFL don't give a fuck about Colorado football.
Yes, they do.
Ah,
Like
you
we're not.
know.
It's too much publicity for this kid. This is insane.
So they're gonna
They just don't like that he already has money.
draft another
You think it's
quarterback
that
and make him a
much?
star.
All the top
It's a-
players
it's
got
a-
money, right? Because
What?
of the
Yeah, the
NIL,
NIL,
all the top
they all
players
make
got
money.
money.
They all get paid now.
He got money.
Yeah, he got old
He
money.
do
He got
too.
He got
1988
KFC
money.
money.
No, he got
88 money.
He got his own money. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got NIL money.
So
The real-
he's not gonna listen to his coach because he already
He's still
paid.
spending that must be the money.
Yeah, he still got that. You was hanging out with the Falcons. Yeah, he got
But there's a video of him after not getting drafted in the first round, just like freestyling, like in his party whatever box that he had.
Oh, play
Shedeur
that.
was freestyling.
Play that.
Yeah, I see the whole video.
When to play
I haven't
that
seen
and right here in the video.
It's
Play that.
hilarious.
I
It's
can
like-
imagine
The
how
copyright.
slow.
I don't know about the
Oh,
copyright.
okay.
You know,
Okay.
Shedeur is all about business.
He got his freestyles
Bring him on the show.
copyrighted.
He ain't doing shit. Shedeur, you ain't drafted. Just come on to the show, man. We
Shedeur
want
got his
to.
You ain't shit. You not here.
How he got his freestyles copyrighted? That's worse than niggas chiming in.
I'm gonna tell you, if he don't get drafted, him and Travis ain't gonna be that close no more.
No, the relationship is already over. The relationship is over.
I'm gonna come
He
down to
wait.
Jacksonville, man.
Travis
Come
is
hang
like,
out,
I'm gonna
man.
wait for the first round. So when they call Shedeur, and if they don't, it's over.
He said, I'm going to Green Bay. Y'all can stay over here at your daddy's house and do the little Super
That's
Bowl.
who drafted Travis. Green Bay?
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. He's gonna
Jacksonville.
call. He gonna call Travis up. Like,
No,
man,
but
I want to come down to Jacksonville.
The draft was
throw
at
a
Green
couple-
Bay, so he was there. Travis was at the
Yeah.
draft. Everybody else was at Dion's house
In Dallas.
and chilling.
I'm glad he didn't go to the draft.
Did you see the?
That would have been bad.
That
That
would
would
have
have been.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
He was in a
That
layer,
room
though.
key stopped working. Like, I gotta pay for another fucking day, man. How much is the rate for the third day?
But shit.
The room's booked. The room's already booked.
We gotta figure that out.
They
Somebody
lying.
who made it. Could you imagine a nigga that got drafted taking your room out? I'm sorry, man. Shit.
We need to bring the key down to the front desk and bring everything out of the room too.
This day,
We called your number. We gonna call your number.
Are you coming down?
You getting a ride back to the room by Gillian Wallow? You don't even like these niggas. Like, man,
You gonna make it.
that's my only ride, Gillian Wallow. These niggas loud.
I bet that room was dirty.
No, I'm not gonna do your podcast till I get drafted, nigga.
If your room wasn't dirty, you would have got drafted.
He gonna be listening to Wallow wishing he got drafted.
Wallow in the back trying to get content on the low. He got Shedeur in the front crying.
Hey, no.
Portnoy on the phone like, get the content.
With the
You
hat,
gotta
with
make
the
sure
hat,
everything stay clean. You know what I'm saying?
with the hat on, but
What you need to do.
Gilly was doing that.
In tough times. Why you gotta stay focused?
Shedeur gonna be like, what did I do? And Wallow gonna be like, your kitchen was dirty.
But
Your kitchen was too dirty to get drafted.
You got dirty kitchen.
Walla wouldn't say anything. Gilly was
You
the
keep
one.
it too dirty.
Gilly was the one that stayed in front of the camera trying to get all the footage. Wallow was sitting down just quiet, like this is sad.
That'll have you tired of Gilly and Wallow if you don't get drafted.
You gotta ride
Exactly.
back.
That's what I'm saying. Ride back to the elevator. And back to with Wallow. He gonna keep encouraging you till you want to quit.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Look, I was down for 17 years. Nothing happened to me. I didn't give up. You keep going. One team don't drive me. One team might drive me. You might be next year. Might have to go to Canada. Listen, man.
You still the game.
Don't give up. It ain't over. It ain't over. You got 17 more years, young man. You got 17 more years.
Look, no matter where you go, you special. You special.
Hey, Gilly throw out a little joke and Shedeur just don't laugh.
Yeah.
Your team might be
It's
basketball. You
He
play
just said-
basketball.
Legendary.
And they come to the next Colorado game, they press passes don't work no more. What's going on? Somebody get Dion.
Dion don't know.
Somebody get Dion.
It's okay, Gilly, because today our passes don't work. Pass might work tomorrow.
And Gilly got the basketball. You want to play one-on-one, Dion? Come on, man. Let's just talk about this, man.
With the hat on.
I'm not the reason he didn't get drafted, Dion. Come on, dog. You gotta be realistic, dog. He started talking like that.
Let me talk to Shedeur one more time, Dion. Come on, bro.
Come on, dog.
Let me talk to him one more time.
I can see the GM from a team like watching his feed. Like, if I see one more rapper in that motherfucking room, we not drafting his ass.
What if he didn't get drafted because he hanging around with criminals because Wallow got a record?
That's why they dropped him. They say he hanging with criminals.
You hang around with known criminals and podcasting. We can't draft you to the Redskins. That nigga committed armed robbery in 2001.
And he got caught. He got caught.
Is that your draft party?
Eating cheesy crackers with Wallow and
He extorting you. He extorting you, ain't he? Tell us what he really doing to you, Shedeur. Why is he there?
That's funny shit.
How long have you known this man?
It ain't over.
When shit go bad, it go bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even understand why some 23, 24-year-old person like Shedeur would even want Wallow there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm getting drafted.
I can teach you how not to go to jail, youngster.
Nigga, I'm the opposite of what you are. Like, what you ever been? Like, what are you talking
Yeah, that is kind of like an odd couple.
about? Like, why is he there? They're not the same age.
That's like Bill Cosby hanging with Mace. Like, what are you two niggas doing together? What are you two niggas doing together, man?
Wallow can't be no fun.
They in between the ages too, so they can't. Dion don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to be cool with Dion. I'm a face, young nigga.
They're too young for Dion, but too old for Shedeur.
you gotta see the footage
And he
though, man.
might, Wallow can't be no
Them
fun.
niggas should be hanging with Andre Rison, not Shedeur. But them niggas should be hanging with Pat Tillman. Nigga, what are you doing? What are y'all doing hanging out with Shedeur?
Why are you hanging out with these young ass niggas? That shit weird. That's why he get drafted.
Shedeur want to go to the club and shit. He want to go hang out. Wallow like, you need to be in that playbook. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to that next level, you need to get in that playbook.
Nothing good happens
Not
after
even
2
that.
a.m.
Yeah.
That's like
The whole party was a club.
It's time to go to bed.
that's some funny ass shit.
What the fuck are they doing there?
Lights out.
They had a whole,
When I was on the yard, lights out, 10 o'clock.
And I can see the GM like this. Just crossing Shedeur out.
Out with criminals, man. That might be a good theory, dog.
I want
Like,
to know.
look at the crowd he keeps. Like, it's not getting better. It's not getting better.
He went to Philly twice. Nope.
Yeah, I fucking thought so.
Nope.
Pat Tillman is dead, man.
What are you doing at Pat Tillman's grave, Wallow?
They don't know.
I heard that. I was like, is he dead?
Yes.
You hanging out with a dead guy.
He say,
Still motivating.
He's still motivated.
The family would like for you to stop going over there.
Like, you stop motivating niggas. nigga.
Please.
Getting sensitive at this point. Wallow. It ain't over.
They dropping the casket. All the dudes that work there getting mad. He's still talking. No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Nah, you gonna get up from this. You gonna get up from this. Cause you special. You special.
He got the body out the ground and shit.
Throw it over his shoulders.
You can go to jail for this, Wallow. You know, you can't motivate a dead motherfucker. You know that, right? You can go to prison for this.
Again,
You go to prison for motivating a dead motherfucker? He'd be surprised. I didn't know you can go to jail for this. I thought you can only go to jail for robbery.
when you get caught. Get caught for
I
robbery.
ain't doing that no more. I ain't gonna do that no more.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Peoples. Mr. Peoples.
Oh, my God.
This shit, the grass told on me.
Mr. Peoples, your motivation is no longer welcome here, sir. Mr. Peoples.
We fucking with you, man. Damn, them niggas is not gonna like me. I promise.
None of us now. We laughing with you.
Anybody get these jokes? Why can't we do it?
I know Wallow's real name?
Yeah.
Y'all know his name?
Thank you for your service, Pat.
Y'all know Wallow's real
Tillman
name?
for sure.
Yeah, shout out to Pat
Shout out
Tillman.
to Pat Tillman.
Oh, y'all on
family.
Pat Tillman's name now?
He's a hero.
Yeah.
He is.
Shout out to Wallace Peoples.
Who is Wallace Peoples?
Wallow.
Oh, I thought you said Wallace Peoples.
That's his name.
Oh, that's his name. Okay.
Wallace Peoples.
Oh, that's a good nickname, though.
Wallow.
Yeah, for Wallace. Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm
That's the
tired
only way you
of
can freak Wallace. That ain't nothing. Ain't no cool.
Wally?
I'm trying to be cool
Wally?
while I'm.
Wiggity wall. Like, what
Ain't me, cuz.
Big wall. Little wall.
It's like Todd. Ain't nothing you can't make that tight.
But that probably is a good part of the reason why the Scouts was
It
like,
makes sense.
yeah,
It was
they had a
somebody
feed in that party.
We had an exceptional football player where we're from who was probably the fastest nigga I ever seen in my life. And he didn't get drafted. It didn't make no sense. Well, no, he did get drafted, but
Who?
no, he didn't get drafted. And I heard
Who?
Who you talking about?
Supti.
Oh. Suthi was on Madden. He got on Madden?
Yeah, so he did. But I heard he didn't go higher
No, he didn't. It wasn't
because
like,
of
He went to the Panthers,
Oh, the gang
right?
affiliation.
What's the Carolina?
Redskins.
this nigga is the
Redskins.
fastest nigga I ever seen in my life.
You talking
He was
about
the
Brandon, what you
fastest
call him?
Trojan ever at
Shoot
one
Tom
point.
McCullough.
He was
Oh.
the fastest USC player in history at one point. This nigga was the most
Kept
talented
getting hurt, though. He
athlete.
kept getting hurt.
But that was the rumor. I don't know if that's true. When I run into him, I'm gonna ask him and say, "Is that true?" That you know what I mean? But
Yeah, they be frowning upon shit like that.
yeah,
they
so
do.
you know.
So that probably got Shedeur.
What else you got for us, Alejandro?
Well, Unc, Shannon Sharp, he's in hot waters. He had to. He's stepping away from ESPN. Apparently, you know, he's dipping his toes in Snow Bunny action. That's why I
Which
don't
is
go
normal.
out with you, because Snow Bunnies be dangerous.
Hey, don't. Ain't nothing
Bunny,
wrong.
man.
First of all,
Mr. Bunny.
Hey, first of all, snow bunnies ain't dangerous. It's mishandling a snow bunny is dangerous. If sometimes snow bunnies may be too much for you, and that's okay.
Well, he's getting sued for $50 million.
Ooh.
Yeah, you heard about that.
Oh wow.
Shout out.
Oh, it ain't gonna.
And he already
Busby
offered it.
is
No,
a-
he already offered it $10 million.
Shannon offered him 10.
Oh, yeah,
Offered-
he offered the girl $10
That
million.
still hurt. What are
And
y'all
the-
talking about?
you
And she
know
said,
that-
"Nah, I'm good. Let's get the
They're
50."
gonna supposedly there's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
a tape release,
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
like a sex tape between the two of them.
And Shannon already released something to get ahead of it, right?
So, somewhat, but
sex mixtape?
like
This
once
the
that sex tape comes out,
Shannon he didn't do nothing to that girl.
Nah, she said.
That's his
You
girl-
heard what she said.
that was
She
his
said.
girlfriend.
She said that she didn't want him to go raw no more. And he was like, "I only go raw. I only can go raw." And that was the.
Wait, excuse me. What did he say?
I only can go raw. The mic is gonna pick that up. Trust me.
I'm trying to tell you.
I only go raw.
I'm gonna go
And
raw.
no, that was the beef though. That was really the beef.
Really?
And
Yeah,
then you
it's
hear,
text
like,
messages and everything.
Are you gonna choke me? It's like, oh, big black guy choking white girl.
The choke was crazy. The choke.
Yeah, but he wanted to go raw because they've been going raw the whole time. And then she was like,
Once you
See
go
what I'm
raw,
saying?
you
You can't
cannot
go
take
back.
it back.
Yes, you
No,
can.
No,
Yes,
no.
you
Once
can.
you
You
go
can.
raw,
You
you go
can
back.
too.
No, you
Ties
cannot.
are sucker
Y'all
with me.
motherfuckers. Wow.
Fuck out of here.
I've done it before.
See what's happening
I've
right
done
now,
it
dude.
before.
New girl.
I've
Do
done
you
it
not
before.
see what's happening right
Yeah,
now?
I've had a girl say,
Do you not see what's happening right now?
Yeah, girl.
You better figure out how to go back if a motherfucker wants you to go
No,
back.
man, you just go with another broad.
Yeah, there
when
you
you
go.
got that type of money, like
Yeah.
this, I don't use condoms with none of these bitches. What are you talking about?
if you're fucking a girl raw, and then later on she's like, oh, I want to have sex with a condom, she's fucking somebody else. That's what it means.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
means.
That's not
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
That's
Definitely.
not true. That's not true. She may just want to get
Or she
pregnant.
think you fucking somebody else. Or she
pregnant,
think,
come on, man.
or she-
You believe in that
Oh,
shit?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pregnancy? Yes.
Yes.
We have children.
Especially if you already
It
have one.
happens.
Yeah.
no, or,
You sure
like you
you're
said,
pregnant. I
or
mean,
she
that
think you
happened
fucking
already.
somebody else.
Yeah.
That's usually the case too. She think you fucking somebody else.
Well, I immediately go to you're fucking somebody else.
It was Shannon.
Even if I'm fucking somebody else, I get insulted.
Really?
Yeah, it's like I'm not dirty.
Wallow.
You try to talk to me like you're Wallow?
She might have a UTI.
I mean, she probably
And how
she
got
probably
it?
fucking
From
somebody
being
else.
dirty. I don't know.
Maybe she wanted him to wear one
Busting nuts
because
inside. You-
But Shannon Sharp stepped away from ESPN. He's not gonna come back until the NFL preseason.
so she and that means never again. Like it means
I
it's
don't know
over.
he had bread like that to give a bitch 10 mil.
Yeah, he
He
offered.
offered, yeah, he got
offered.
shit. He got.
Well, he used to have money.
He got a new deal. They're in the process of trying to finalize another deal too for all of his
100 million.
all his shows he got, all the internet shows he got.
Throw me a meal, man. I'm just,
But,
I
mean,
Well, you know how to get it.
no,
all
I
this
don't want
shit
to that. That's what I'm asking for 1 meal. I don't
But
want 10 mil. I don't want
but
a 10 mil
everything
deal.
coming out might put everything on hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You won't. I mean, she didn't know who he was fucking. That's why she wanted him to wear a condom.
She's an OnlyFans slut.
Whoa.
Is she a slut? How do you know she's a slut though?
Whoa.
How do you know she's a slut?
Have you seen her pictures?
Let me see.
Shaking ass.
That's not a slut. Oh, that's not a slut. That's not
She
slut
lit.
material.
Oh my
She just
God!
lit, bro. She lit.
Just go to the white neighborhoods.
I want to hear about that. I can't wait to hear the comments on that one.
Just a clip.
That's it. All,
He got you.
them comments gonna be crazy. I used to like Alejandro. He was cool.
They'll turn on you quick in the comments. Them motherfuckers will turn on you quick.
Alejandro just
we can do a
deported
whole
Otto
episode
to the
dedicated.
white neighborhoods.
He just banished.
You can subscribe to bunnies and not succumb to the bunnies. That's all I'm saying, bro. You gotta be
she
smart.
white.
Be smart.
Yeah, she white.
But
white.
she has like a Spanish last name.
Zuniga.
Zuniga. That's like I know.
whoa.
Puerto
Yeah, that's
Rican,
racist. That's racist.
I know Puerto Rican people with
Oh, he
that.
like a little skinny white chick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
with
she's
big
not white
titties.
though. She got a Spanish last name. She ain't white.
No,
She's a Zuniga.
I've been telling you motherfuckers about white Hispanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I learned because when I first moved to LA, I would see a bunch of girls that I always thought they was white and they was Mexican.
I'm telling you this.
Yeah, a lot
I'm
of
not
them be
coming to your
passing.
rescue when you get in trouble.
I won't get in
I'm
trouble.
shutting the
I'm trying
fuck
to
up.
tell you, I
It's
know I
like,
won't
hey,
get in
where
trouble.
there's smoke, there's fire.
What do you do? You ever smash a chick back in the day who you're smashing and she say stop and you stop and say no, come on, keep going. She always say to stop and go and stop and go. You ever smash a chick like that?
Yes.
That is at this age, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, at this age now.
At this age now.
I get
My
frustrated.
Now in 2025, you'll be.
Yeah, my lawyer has
in
advised
trouble.
me not to answer that
Yeah,
question.
that'd be terrible.
Again.
Yeah,
That's wild.
Yeah, at this age, I would get frustrated. I
I don't know, man, but it's just normal. Sex is sex. If it's consensual, if it's agreed upon, no. If it's agreed upon,
That's what we saying.
Brother.
I'm just saying if it's agreed upon. What's wrong with
What's wrong with what?
A little rapey?
What's
A little rapey rape?
a little grasp to the throat. Whoa, brother.
You doing it with the forearm? Little forearm to the
That's
throat?
different than that's different than no.
Yeah, that's different than no,
A little
though.
choking to the throat. That's what they
But
asked.
she's saying,
Okay, so-
she's saying no, though.
So you're in,
No, she asking for the shit.
no. She's in, let's say what Kraig
Kraig
said.
said.
You're inside her, and then she's like, "Oh, stop." Do you
I'll jump right inside?
Do you
Yeah,
stop?
yeah.
Do you stop, or you're like, yeah, give it, give it.
Two more bow. Bow, bow. Okay, I'm cool. That second bow.
Yeah. I'm no lawyer.
That's what happened to Mike Tyson. That's what happened to Mike Tyson. I'm trying to tell you.
What happened?
That second pump took a many nigga down.
Yeah.
The message. I couldn't stop that bow.
Hey, but what about her responsibility? Right? Ask me to stop. Get your ass off my dick. What the fuck are you talking about?
If you're on top of her,
No.
if you're on top of her,
She better get up out of the motherfucker. Tell me no, stop. No, pull my dick out there. If that's the case. It's already in here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I done put dick in, you put the dick in.
Shedeur, if
Anything
ain't
you
doing
say
nothing, man,
can
come
or
on
will
down
not
to
be
the
used
podcast.
against
We
you.
got a seat open. We got a seat open, man.
You know what's gonna
He gonna
happen,
be
right?
Shannon Sharp.
You know what Shedeur gonna start doing to Travis?
What's that?
He gonna start fucking all his bitches.
You only got one?
Shedeur gonna be hitting Travis like, hey, what's up with the football? Like, what's up with the?
Can you give me the game?
I ain't got drafted yet. Nah, No, I'm still waiting.
Shedeur gonna be like me and Otto when Kraig is performing.
I thought Otto was gonna fire him because I told him to put you on. This nigga be this nigga don't when he hosts, he don't give a fuck about himself.
No, but
He had Trey ready to shoot me. He had Otto ready to shoot me.
Otto left the building. I work
in
here.
the first Ice House, you also had like the female comedian mad at you too.
Yeah, everybody, motherfuckers think it's me. Todd was hosting, nigga. Todd be forgetting, nigga.
Y'all didn't tell me that the female. Y'all didn't tell me that she was supposed to go up.
Yes,
The funny
yes,
thing
I
is,
did.
like the same thing he does, it happened to him once, like on a show when he asked somebody, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on." He's like, "Oh, you on?" And that's now the thing he does to people.
Yeah, see? It's a ladder.
I can't believe
You
this
get to the
guy.
next level, you crush down.
You knock that peg off.
Obliterate the last level.
Knock
This
all the
shit ain't
pegs
never
off.
gonna stop happening. That's how some comics try to fuck with you. They book niggas that ain't funnier than you, trying to fuck with you and shit. Okay, nigga, cool. That shit happens a lot, motherfucker. Just
Comedy world is crazy.
comedy is full of passive aggressive niggas. Niggas do shit. I'm like, why do that and then come hang out with me? Why not just not hang out with me? Why? You want me to know that you did what you did, and then you getting off on seeing if I'm cool with it? I don't give a fuck, nigga.
My man. Hey, don't bring that.
Now he knows I'm better than him because I still love you even if you're on the punk shit. So many niggas on the punk shit. What else you got for us?
Do we even want to talk about Kanye sucking his cousin dick or no, right? Leave him.
I mean, it'd be
in
good for the algorithm.
Kanye West. 100,000 views.
That's the title, right?
Kanye, we tired of the bull, man.
That's crazy.
We tired of the Istanbul, Italy, man.
Y'all heard the song?
Is Istanbul his own country? Where's Istanbul?
Istanbul.
Turkey.
We're tired of the Istanbul, Turkey, man. We're tired of the Istanbul, Kanye.
How you spell that? How are you spelling that?
Well, I'm gonna spell it
Istanbul.
how I spell it. S-T-E-N
The bull.
S10 S-T-E-N-B-U-L-L S10 bull. That's
S/10 bullhorn.
It's like
emoji.
Elon's children's name. It's
How
just numbers
Kanye
and
gonna
digits.
all of a sudden come out of the nowhere with some adolescents?
But you know what fallacy that is,
sucking.
right? That's a Texas sharpshooter fallacy. The best person at Texas sharpshooter fallacies is Cat Williams. But Kanye is he on that same level. It's basically where you spin a narrative, but you say a bunch of facts within this narrative. And the facts could be true, but they're framed around a false narrative. They called it a Texas sharpshooter because it's the equivalent to a gunslinger just shooting a bunch of holes in a door, right? And then after they shoot the holes in the door, they draw the target to match the holes. If you were really accurate, the target would be there first, and then you would shoot into the bullseye. But you just frame a narrative. You just put a bunch of holes in some shit and then frame a narrative to match the holes like you're on point.
Cowboys was doing that?
Huh?
Cowboys was doing
Not
that?
Cowboys.
No, but that's just the name
Texas
of the fallacy.
I like this one. I've
That's
heard
a-
something
yeah.
new.
You ever
That's a
heard
good
of
one.
No,
Texas sharpshooter fallacy?
no,
That's a good one.
first
That's a
time.
good
That's very
Yeah.
common. It's another illogical fallacy. It's very common in public speaking. Another person who was really good at that was like a Hitler. It's a lot
Yeah,
of people.
Trump does it.
Trump does it a whole lot.
Yeah, he does a lot.
You know,
To the point where people don't even have to believe him because they're in on the gag at this
because
point.
they ain't on the on the
Yeah.
narrative. It's not.
Yeah.
It's like a tabloid. It's not even about the story being real. It's about the entertainment.
Exactly.
And then when you have enough status, which is the appeal to authority, like that's common. Once a motherfucker gets a certain status, they just become a Texas sharpshooter because nobody is going to really check the credibility of what's being said. They're only going to ride with the status.
Damn, I wasn't old enough to read tabloids and shit. Like,
But remember them though?
yeah, I remember. I remember.
It'd be like an alien hip hop dancer on Swole on the cover. Like, how did this frog get these muscles, nigga? And
Sun magazine.
how is he dating fucking?
They had the best commercials too.
Yeah,
Those
oh my
commercials used to
Hey,
be
Michael
lit.
Jackson was on every cover.
And they
He
just
was.
said whatever
Michael
about
Jackson
the
was
motherfucker, right? This.
That's what I'm saying. That's all it is
crazy.
illogical shit. Reality is too much for the average person to deal with all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's why cartoons exist. And
Drugs.
Sports.
because it's too fucking much.
Wow.
Too much to handle sometimes.
So if the tabloids went away, and then the new media is social media, then
It's the same thing.
It's
Same
worse.
thing.
That's
That's
tabloids.
It's like tabloids on steroids.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the new
worse.
tabloids.
Yeah.
Everybody
why?
believe them now.
Because you got AI now.
Yeah.
And the social media is an addiction too.
Yeah.
So it's like the cocaine being the entertainment. Like,
But remember
Yeah.
the tabloids would like put together pictures. Now you got AI. Shit look real.
oh, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's even
Now
more.
the brain is really confused.
For sure.
Because, they say scientifically the brain can't tell the difference from, thinking you're great and actually being great. Like, if you could think you scored 4 touchdowns like Al Bundy, and then it'll work the same way in the brain as the guy who thinks it as the guy who actually did it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
Man. That's some, man.
Think it till you can bank it.
It a new ain't never screw.
That's
I
a
don't
new
know
one. I
if
just
feel-
made that one up.
I don't know if I feel sorry for Kanye West, but I'm starting to believe that he's losing it, like for real. Because at first I'm thinking maybe it's a game he playing, but he has all the money he needs. He doesn't need anything.
He's streaming like
He's
now.
trying to sell-
He's
sell
doing
records?
streaming now.
He's streaming?
Yeah, he got banned from Twitch at 7 minutes into his stream, but I think he found another streaming
Does
service.
this
So he got enough money to have his own stream.
Create his own.
What did he say to get him banned? 7 minutes in?
on a racist
What did he
Twitch,
say?
right?
I don't know. I just know. I just saw the headline. The tabloid.
Yeah.
You got
The headline's not a tabloid. That was facts.
So is this another situation of entertainment is ruled by backdoorians?
Corey be right.
what?
Shout out to 5150.
Corey Holcomb, the God, one of the greatest comedians of all time. The nigga says things that people shun. And it always comes back in some way to have some type of validity to it as far as like the backdooria thing. I mean, he be right about so much. It's crazy when it comes to this type of stuff.
Do we actually think Kanye West was sucking dick?
He said it.
He
I
said
mean,
it.
Fuck
I
out of
don't
here.
know.
He said it though.
He would have to be the newest
Have
black
you
man
said
ever.
that?
I've never seen a black man be like, I'm going to go out there
Right.
and be like,
Well, here's the thing: when you start
Hey.
sucking dick, you don't normally stop. So, so whatever he did at 14, he's continuing to do
Right.
so today.
something's about to come out.
Yeah.
So he tried to get ahead of it
Yeah.
40 years ahead of it.
Kanye's sucking his own dick. No, he has that capability. And
That's why he'll be out.
How you gonna suck his own dick through the wire?
That's probably how he got in that car accident.
If I just put my leg right here, I can get it.
Oh, fam. Oh, fam.
He's getting good now.
Without a jar, I spit.
You said what?
Without a jar, I
Without a
spit.
jaw spit. Without a jaw spit.
Oh man.
On it.
Yes, wow.
I don't care if you're gay, sucking your own dick.
That's beyond gay.
Yeah, no, you have to go to prison.
That's beyond gay.
That's some Old Testament shit. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah ain't here no more.
That's why.
That's some
Oh,
shit.
y'all doing that?
That's some shit that'll turn the city to a pillar of salt. Could you imagine God looking down like,
That's why he ain't make our shit.
Y'all doing what?
that nigga said, what the fuck? Nigga,
I let the other shit slide.
I didn't create you to suck yourself off.
Hey, man, I was watching a porno the other day, and it was like one guy and 2 girls, right? So it's just heterosexual sex. Halfway through the video, the guy started sucking his own dick. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's in your algorithm? That's in your algorithm?
Crazy.
Did you stop
Damn.
jacking off? Or?
Did you
I
finish? That's
wasn't.
when
I
you
was
finished?
looking for the video, so I
But
had
you watched it for a minute.
What
though.
happened after?
What? I clicked out.
He got sleepy.
I got clicked out.
How that sound?
I came and went to bed.
Then I went to bed.
With the TV on.
I was done with it.
Yeah, I was done. I went back to the Laker game. I was like,
done
I'm
with that
done.
shit.
Oh, they lost, by the way.
They lost. The Lakers lost.
Dang,
It happens.
LeBron was killing it.
Damn.
Did you see Kevin Gates and LeBron James shit?
Kevin
what
Gates
is
be
that?
trolling.
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, what
He's
happened?
a sexual troll, though. He is so fucking like.
He's so ridiculous.
He's like a foreplay troll. Like,
I
He
would-
showed up to the game, courtside.
But what
Did
happened
he?
with LeBron and Kevin Gates?
So Kevin Gates saying like he doesn't like how Savannah looks at LeBron, Like he say, like she should look at him like the white women look at him, like because LeBron's amazing.
Oh,
Man, fuck out of here, Kevin. Why are you speaking on
trolling.
how his wife looked at
Yeah,
him?
LeBron put out a joint saying some shit like the king don't pay attention to peasants.
Okay.
Oh,
He
right.
called that nigga a peasant.
I mean,
Okay.
compared to LeBron
Yeah.
financially,
I mean,
LeBron got real money.
So I wish we had a show, like a black comedy show, just so someone could make fun of Kevin Gates. Because someone needs to do a Kevin Gates impression because he
I
take
know.
himself way too seriously.
do,
like,
yeah.
Hey man, what
way
he did
too
with
seriously.
Brittany Renner is impressive.
What do you do with Brittany Renner?
No, she's a Muslim dressing all nice. Like, haven't you seen her? Like,
She's Muslim now? What?
Yeah.
She's born again?
he's saying like he cheats on her all the time, but she forgives him. She was in the Laker game. She was in the video of
This
him
nigga-
talking
She
shit.
got in the Laker game?
Yeah, I'll show you the picture.
Brittany
Shit.
Renner?
How many points did she get?
Kevin
Oh,
Gates, a couple or something?
He said she
What
got
I'm
in.
missing or something.
Kevin Gates one of them niggas that's always sounding sincere, but he ain't never saying
She a
shit.
born again Muslim?
he sound real serious
So-
about
so
it.
why he
but
pull up on
You
LeBron?
add up and be like,
And LeBron didn't do anything like he did with Stephen A. Smith.
He pulled up to LeBron to do what?
No,
Well,
he just
LeBron
went to
put-
the courtside.
Now, Kevin Gates, I don't think he no punk. He'll fight a motherfucker.
oh yeah, I see him fighting somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely. He seemed real passionate about everything.
He intercepted that shit.
I did, one hand.
Let me see.
I just
But
remember.
you see how Brittany Renner is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
She said
just,
she's dressing nice?
I just
She,
thought.
dressing like a Muslim. I don't know if that's nice.
Okay. I thought you said dressing nice.
Well, covering herself, not showing ass like a goddamn whore.
But that's
You
good.
can't show
That's
nothing.
good, yeah.
yeah, that's better than other stuff.
It's called a
Oh,
body
okay.
fast.
She's serving a man.
That's
what she's
what's-
Serving a man, she understands now.
So he's
that-
a Muslim.
I think so.
What? He with somebody else?
He's
against
the
a new
worst
girl?
Muslim ever.
I don't really keep. I don't think grown niggas keep up with Kevin Gates like that.
Nah, you
I don't
got
know.
to. You got to
Cause
be.
we too when we see I see you full of shit, nigga. Shut your ass up and go to the mosque.
I watch this nigga sit around and talk about his rubber dick for like
These
10
niggas
minutes
trying to
before.
play
That
chess
nigga
with
weird.
social media and shit. I know how to get these motherfuckers buzzing. LeBron, I troll LeBron. It's working, but still, nigga, that shit
Pull up to the
goofy.
game.
What does he do now?
He's a rapper.
I mean, does he have songs now?
I haven't heard
I
a
don't
new
know.
song in a minute.
It's been a couple years, right?
Yeah, but I liked his,
I liked his
few
music.
songs here
Yeah,
and
I
there.
liked his music.
I don't dislike him as an
Yeah.
artist, but I'm saying how he markets himself, that ain't for grown motherfuckers. He got his audience, little kids.
Have you
niggas.
seen him in concert, like when he spit on that fan's mouth?
What?
I remember that, but
You
I
spit on somebody's mouth?
Yeah, and she gladly took the spit.
That's beautiful.
He gonna have
That's
a sex call
beautiful.
one day.
That's
That's
you want fans,
assault.
You want
Yeah,
fans like
it
that?
is.
To take your
Have you
spit?
No, I
spit
don't.
on a girl's mouth?
Yes.
Nah, I've spit in a.
In
I
a-
spit on a bitch.
Like, but sexually or just?
Yeah, sexually.
Tupac style.
You ever spitting on dogs and shit? That's crazy.
I'm just trying to think, but
Nah,
nah,
not spit
that
on
ain't
the
my
vagina,
thing.
on the mouth. Like she opens the mouth
I mean,
and you're like,
just tongue kissing. I mean, that's
no.
He talking about spitting.
She want-
like what Otto does.
Like you feeding birds.
Yeah.
Otto's, you be
Oh, you
spitting-
be spitting in mouths?
Yeah, he do.
You be spitting in mouths? You be spitting in mouths?
Spit
I
on me,
have?
daddy.
Why can't I spit in somebody's mouth?
That's wild.
Oh my
What's
god!
wild? They like it.
That's wild. I mean, all of that's wild. Everybody in that room is wild.
I ain't the police and shit.
Yeah,
That's
you better.
Who
You
asked
good
you
man.
that? Like, hey,
There's a link
spit in my
below.
mouth too. Like,
that's nasty.
That is nasty.
I mean,
That's nasty. Spit
like
in
the spit just
Yes.
landed in his mouth. You see
Just
his
spit in
face?
somebody's mouth?
He like,
just spitting in somebody's mouth? Y'all, so y'all fucking or what's happening?
You eat pussy?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It ain't spitting in my mouth, and I ain't.
how that sound?
Spit is spit. Saliva is almost water.
The pussies you eat have spit in them?
Is pussy
Yeah.
juice? Pussy juice ain't saliva.
No,
Yeah.
no, I know it's not. But me spitting in somebody's mouth is just like saliva on.
What if you miss?
Is that what you sold them on that? What? Who brought this up? You
And
What if you missed the first spit?
I
She
don't
like
even
spit in my
come,
mouth,
that's
daddy, and then like land right here.
I spit.
I don't be pussy for 2 hours and just spit and then get up out of there.
I'm sleepy now. Now I'm sleepy. I'm going to bed. They'll wake up till 10:30 the next morning and shit. Like, this nigga crazy, bro.
I ain't fucking the nut.
Yeah, that's old. That's dumb shit.
I'm just fucking the fuck.
That's old school shit. Fuck that.
you ever ate ass?
Yes.
See, and the spit is nasty.
It's different.
What?
It's different.
It's
It's
different.
just different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just different.
Shit comes out the ass.
Look,
nigga.
sometimes you get off on just controlling a bitch. They like that shit. When I answer the door, be on your knees, bitch. You better. That's when
I was gonna rewatch it when you were saying kind of like, and you got into the thing of like putting your fingers in girls' vagina.
Yeah, y'all wild. Y'all there playing.
I was into that when I was young. I thought it was.
They don't do it. They don't care about their own pussy.
Scumbags.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
just
don't
want to
care
get a
about their own
nut. They'll
pussy.
do whatever for you to get them that nut. They're scumbags.
Now you don't care. You locked into the moment. You don't give a fuck what you doing as long as you feel good.
You ever been eating some pussy and the girl squirt
Oh, of course.
while you're eating it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And you
That's
gotta
why you spit in
decide.
her mouth.
And you gotta decide whether it's gonna be your face or the couch.
Oh,
Let it go.
That's a
let
long
it,
time
let
to
it
eat some
flow, bro.
pussy.
That shit's awesome.
I've been eating some pussy and then was so drunk that I fell off the bed and threw up all over a room.
Oh, really?
That's sexy.
Yeah.
That's some terrible pussy. That's
You got poison by the pussy. You ate some poison. You had rat poison in there. You almost died.
No, don't call your boyfriend.
That's some funny.
She gotta explain that to her boyfriend tomorrow. Like, what is this? This ain't your throw up,
Why is
bitch.
it sour? It's just sour. It shouldn't be sour.
Alejandro, explain. It's this.
What else?
No, I was really drunk. That's what happened. Like the pussy didn't taste that bad. I was just
That bad?
no, it didn't taste like
Was it
anything.
spicy?
No, she was a snow bunny actually.
See? There you go.
Alejandro loves snow money.
There you go.
He said that when you talk about snow
Shout out
bunny.
to the money.
Before anything,
Brother.
you know what the fucking
Bunnies.
bitch did? I threw up. I went to the bathroom, threw some water on me. She fucking called her man. Like I had to like skedaddle. I didn't even have
Call
enough
her man
time.
to do what?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna into the details of how I knew the other person.
Oh, you already-
But like I had to get out of there.
But she called her man like, hey, this guy was eating my pussy and he started throwing up.
No,
Come
more
get him.
like this guy threw up in my room with no explanation.
This is the girl you used to lay around with sometimes.
No, not like that was just like you know, somebody I knew, and then like the opportunity came, we went to the room, yada yada. I was too drunk, threw up all over the floor, and then I had to hit the digital dash like 5 minutes into throwing up.
Digital dash.
With the nausea.
The digital dash.
That's a nasty feeling outside the girl house, not fucking throwing up
And then
on
she called
yourself.
her dude.
Yeah, the dude you watch him pull in.
Yeah.
Both
I
times.
got out of there before.
Left the chunks on the floor, everything, huh?
Running
Clean up a
scared,
damn-
shit, heartbeat.
But that's when I was kind of like a scumbag.
Stomach burning.
Because they asked me, like, what were you doing in that room?
You got heartburn.
Drifting to the side while you running.
Oh, so you knew her dude and smashed this girl. Oh.
Terrible person.
I didn't smash.
He's mad. He
You
just
go
I threw up. I didn't get there. I didn't get there.
You ever hang out with somebody and you was fucking this girl and he didn't know? But y'all hung out all the time?
Something like that happened to me. Like, this is the story I'm telling.
Something.
I can't be that. I can't do that to
Nah,
somebody
I couldn't do
fuck
that.
with.
Yeah. I
No.
wouldn't
The
be able to
thing
do that.
is, I had done something with her first, and then he, you know, like then he,
Oh, he
you know,
wiped her
try
up.
to like wife her type shit, but she never committed, and then she like really, you know,
Oh,
threw
so you said-
herself at me.
so you
So
said
I
let-
couldn't say no.
So you said, let me taste it one more time.
You
And
could
then-
have said no.
Yeah, you could
I
have said
could
no.
have.
There was no way I could say no.
That's interesting. I can't be that nigga. I can't do it. I don't want to fuck a woman that my homeboy's fucking on.
Yeah, that's weird. Like when
There's
you
some
see,
niggas like that who they get something from that. What do you get from?
like them Hollywood dudes, you always hear how all of them be fucking the same, like 9 bitches, and like I guess they be like flexed on each other with it. Like I fucked your bitch. Like
That's the NBA players. They
she's
be
everybody's
fucking-
bitch.
The NBA players be fucking the same bitches.
Yeah, and I guess that's a competitive thing or
The
something.
Olympic, the sexual Olympics.
Yeah, that shit is
That
crazy.
shit weird.
That's wild. What else you got for us? That's it.
I'm tapped out. You got something?
We was talking about
You got something, Todd?
we did Kanye. No, what's something else?
I'm tired of people that don't like Cali niggas but always come here trying to get us to help them find the cheap drugs. I hate them type of niggas, man.
How you gonna fuck with Cali niggas? That's weird.
Everybody got to. It's just I don't know. It be niggas. It be migrants niggas that move here and only hang out with niggas that are from where they from.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't stand Cali niggas because it ain't working out for you.
In Cali.
I'm
Cali.
only hanging with niggas from Detroit.
But you want me to help you find where you can get some weed, 50 pounds of weed, so you can send it back to Detroit in the mail.
For the
Oh, what
love.
about that cousin from Alabama that's always calling trying to come here? I'll be out there for Thanksgiving, cuz. It's that same nigga with the gold teeth, nigga.
The gold bottoms.
You pick him up from the airport, he be with an average-looking light-skinned bitch with red hair and tattoos everywhere, cat paws all over her body, and they want you to take him to the dispensary so they can buy 50 pounds of weed. I'm tired of these niggas, man.
I'm the opposite. It's
Are
like,
you?
if I see another Puerto Rican, it's like, hey, man, there's already enough Puerto Ricans in this group.
Because you know what? That cousin from Alabama that come here to buy the weed, the nigga that they call to buy it is never the nigga that knows about the weed. He's the nigga that works at Walmart that can't pass up on this opportunity because it's too much money for him to say no. I can make $5,000 this week? Shit. Now he calling around the niggas that he ain't talked to since junior high school. Hey, Renegade, you got the weed?
Everybody go to jail. Everybody go to, Renegade police now. Renegade the sheriff now. He like, yeah, I got it. Come on over.
Now he the liaison between his cousin from Alabama and this killer nigga named Renegade that say he got the weed. Everybody know this nigga, man.
Oh my God.
I used to get them phone calls.
Man, real shit. When you move here, you start getting the calls. You got the Cali weed? You calling niggas that work at Walmart for Cali weed. Nigga don't even talk in the right code on the phone. You know, that's how you know you're new to the drug game.
I want 4 buzzards.
Hey, man, he want 100 touchdowns, man. His salary crap is 5. He got 5 of them for the salary crap. 100 touchdowns. Don't nobody know what the fuck you. Even the fans is confused. I think we listening to Monday Night Football.
See, at least yours was good. The motherfuckers that asked me don't be that rich, so they asked for a amount of
And
weed.
quarter pound.
Sell me a joint.
No, just one.
I need one of them things. That's a thing. That ain't things. I need one of them things, not things.
You get over there.
Right, you out Cal, let me get one of them.
You get over there. They be like, that's too much. Misunderstanding.
That's a whole ounce. I asked for a half ounce.
Let me get a little piece of that. Let me get a piece of that.
I can't even get this back.
Whole ounce.
I'm supposed to get this back home.
I'm going to a party tonight.
I got priors.
I'm tired of these niggas. Come on, man.
This is just for tonight.
And you keep getting into it with the average looking light skinned bitch with the red hair because she rolling blunts in the backseat of the rental car smoking in the motherfucker. And we driving around looking for dispensaries. Okay, you got the nigga from Walmart, the fucking tool corral manager from Walmart.
Tool corral.
Because he can get
Driving
around.
from city to city trying to talk down these. Man, I'm so tired of this shit. Everybody done been through this shit, man.
They're gonna talk him down. Always gonna talk him down. Hey, look, man, I understand what you're saying, but look, I only got. All right, nigga, get the fuck then.
I'm finna get 60 of these things, man. Come on, man.
5,000 is a
My
little
man,
steep.
wait till next time.
And nigga always think he buying the most weight that's ever been bought. No, nigga. We do.
I'm a big customer. I want 3 of them.
I'm a repeat customer, man.
5,000 a little steep. I got 475.
We work out
Take it or
something.
leave it. We gonna leave it. Nigga.
That's gotta be a movie because I've been in that situation 50 times.
Shit is hilarious.
I've had niggas inbox me on social media about helping them get. Nigga, if this ain't the feds, nigga, this has got to be what they do in training.
They put an E on your name when he take Kraig with an E on it. Hey, hold on. This nigga don't know me.
This is what got to be what the feds do in orientation. They say, okay, you go to all the niggas in LA and ask for weed in the inbox. Inbox 28 niggas about the weed. See who respond.
Right. You bite on that shit, man.
Nigga, somebody's biting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. People ask me, I be like, I just live there. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not linked in like that. I just be writing that shit. I ain't with comedians. They don't sell weed.
Yeah, niggas want you, man. That's a cold game.
It's rough out here.
Anyway, man, I just had to get that thought off.
That
Hey,
was funny.
did y'all see 420 just passed, right? And what do you call about 8 Butch Buttes in one house?
Are you impersonating Shedeur Sanders right now?
He ain't smiling. No, he ain't smiling.
It's fine. It's not legendary. This ain't legendary. But it was. A one house in Atlanta with about 9 Butch Buttes. What would you call that?
A house?
That sounds like
function,
jail,
function.
nigga.
it's a
Like a
halfway
women's
house.
prison.
I
It's
mean,
like a halfway house.
To me, if you told me that, I would thought it was an orgy, but it's not an
Spend
orgy.
the night.
It wasn't an orgy. It was
Spend the night.
it was a stud-a-thon.
Okay, yeah.
The homegirl, Easy had a Bush Butte-a-thon for 420, man, and the studs came out, man. I tried to tell you.
Oh,
man.
she live in Atlanta now?
I don't know if she lived there. She could.
That makes sense if she moved there. That's like, hey.
Hey, but it came, they came out.
She had a party with all studs, what you saying?
A stud-a-thon, like a Twitch party, went live. They just did play games and shit. Just
Studs don't really. I've never seen studs make the party happen.
What you mean?
I've never been to a club and it's been like, oh man, these studs got a lit.
They got a lit.
Amongst themselves, yeah, but in a normal setting, I'm not gonna be there.
Like,
That's
cracking.
That's a moment.
Nah.
That ain't them niggas doing a dance. That shit ain't nothing.
Wait, they not niggas.
Them ladies is doing
Thank
a
you.
dance.
Bush Buttes, you know, respect
I'm
the
sorry.
Bush
I
Buttes.
see a stud. They're
You know, her grandfather is a comedian.
Dancing studs, huh?
no studs to me are like Debbie Downers.
Yeah, they're never fun.
They mess up my vibe.
Shout out to the Bush
Studs,
Buttes.
Studs not for me.
What did you?
Why they not for you?
They mess up the vibe. They're not a cool time. They take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
You know that shit is true too.
And they dress like niggas from the '90s.
Take their clothes off and
they're scared to catch a fade too, but they talk all that shit.
Yeah, they do be
Yeah,
red.
they be
do
talking like they want 'em.
really want to fade. Yeah,
They don't want that. They don't want that.
You want the face?
they always want to square up though.
You gotta you don't know how to tame a Bush Butte.
Grab their little shorts.
You gotta know how to tame a Bush Butte. You gotta break it
When
down.
was the last
We had
time?
a little-
When
we had
was
a
the last
little-
time you had sex with a stud?
Never.
For real?
Last time I had sex with a stud.
Yeah, when was the last time? You talk all this shit. When was the last time you
Let me think. It's happened, but I mean, shit. Let me see. The last time. It's been a minute, cause
It hasn't been it's
Nigga
definitely
sat
a
up there and
decade.
sat back.
A
It's been a
decade
minute.
has passed since you've been.
nah, it ain't been a decade. It's been
It's been a decade.
4 years. 4 years.
What the fuck is that?
4 years.
Decade.
4 years.
4 years.
4 years.
A stud ruined my mom's
Not a
wedding.
stud, a Bush
Really?
Butte.
Yeah, a little stud jump ruined my mom's whole wedding.
Oh my God!
What happened?
What do you mean?
They let it drink, and it was like 100 pounds. Like we everybody at a wedding, all of a sudden this little joint show with a big ass Future hat on, some tight ass gay nigga shorts, and a white T-shirt at the wedding.
Right, right.
We don't even got a bar. We got like wine and Wichicom only. But you know when you're young and you ain't got no money, you go to
How long
something.
ago was this?
Was she cute?
My mom got married like 3-4 years
Oh,
ago.
this recent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is recently.
Yeah.
And
Gay man shorts on.
yeah,
It was on
you
a
know them
woman.
shorts is tight all the way to your
It's a
knee.
girl.
They
It's a girl, so it's not gay man shorts. It's
Exactly.
no, they still
woman
gay
shorts.
man shorts.
How?
She
Is
just happened to be wearing.
Is it like Todd shorts?
No. if they was fitted to his knee, then it would be like Todd shorts.
I got the
Okay?
John Stockton's on today. Throwback.
Was she cute?
I don't remember because she kept squaring up with everybody. She kept trying
she was trying to fight people.
She tried to fight me, and
She
she was
squared up on you?
She was 5'1". So then when she squared up into the Roy Jones pose that all these youngins do for some reason, the happy chicken they try to go
What did
do.
you say to make her square up on you?
Bitch, be quiet.
This my mother wedding. You need to know how to act. Then she's like, oh yeah, motherfucker, bet. And she squared up, and she was about this big.
So you tripping?
And everybody was like, look, they got me out of there. They won't get you in there. And she threw a tantrum, ran around the joint. Next thing, she went and grabbed a brick, threw it on, bust the window out the shuttle. Then went and called the police and told them my mom said her and her husband assaulted her. Everybody had to go to court.
Not one point. Not one.
And then look, then on top of that, when my mom went on to the honeymoon,
She was there.
that bitch was there. No. When she went on the honeymoon, because her husband was getting off probation or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Bitch saw the picture, sent the pictures to the PO. Said the nigga was out of the country without telling him.
Why was she tripping? What happened?
Because he didn't offer her dance.
Studs
No.
be, that's what we was talking about. Studs be
Studs.
extra mean, man.
Yeah.
Studs,
Okay.
Studs be unnecessarily mean. You see them at restaurants getting mad about orders, ready to fight people all the time. Yeah, she was just one of them. She was just amped.
She not
she had
unnecessarily
three.
mean.
She had 3 wines. She was ready.
She came to to a wedding. This is what happened. She came to a wedding, and you were so into yourself that you didn't offer her a dance. You just offer the Bush Butte a dance, and she would have been cool.
You're
But if you
ridiculous,
treat her like
man.
a,
She was a
I gotta
date.
think
She
of-
had a date. Somebody invited her. She was
Was she
dating
dancing?
something.
Did she have a good time?
Was you
know what I'm saying?
dancing?
She didn't get that far. As soon as the liquor came out,
Yeah.
she drank. You know how when you ain't used to being out and getting free liquor and shit, you drink as much as you can real fast and you get
Get your
lit.
money's worth.
Yeah, and that's what she did. So about 30 minutes in, My granddad was just dancing with my mom with the motherfucking Luther playing.
Right.
You know, the dance with my father.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
beautiful. And then this nigga over here like trying to square up with everybody.
All I would have got up and dance.
We had the water and shit. This shit at the water on the east in Maryland on the water, and this nigga's over here squaring up.
I would have broke her
It's
down
the worst.
easy.
I would have been outside. Like, I know you just misunderstood.
Yeah. And she snitched.
I know I'm hard.
I would have broke her down, bro. And
then after she did all that shit, and then she went and told the police. I'd have taught her ass.
Come here. Let me show you something right quick.
I'd have taught her.
I got 4 fingers for you. Come here. 4 fingers for you. Come here.
This is revenge.
It was fucked up. Yeah. They had to go to court for a year and
I'm
everything
breaking
after
you
that
down.
shit. That shit was crazy. Did you hear about what Tracy Ellis Ross said?
What'd she say? Oh, about young dudes?
Yeah. What do you think
People
about that?
her generation are. She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
I know some homies that fuck Tracy Ellis Ross.
That's why she's saying this?
Yeah, man, she's out there. I'll let her live. I will shit. Come, hey Tracy.
Yeah, she.
Shit, Tracy. I don't
Y'all
give a
from
damn.
LA, so I'm pretty.
She's not my cup of tea.
She not a
You
buddy.
ain't
I know what she
you
do.
ain't seen her in person.
Oh, I like women. What the fuck you talking
Yeah.
about?
I'll do it because she has money.
Don't try- she one of them women
In person.
that don't look as good on TV as she does in person.
like a newscaster.
Yeah, she's attractive. She has body.
Body, yes.
Go for it, Alejandro.
She has body, funny eyes.
She
but
like
she has
she
body.
like young men too.
I shouldn't take no for an answer, right?
No, you
that's
stupid.
auto talk. I did not say
Nah,
that.
she gonna tell you what to take for an answer. That's what she was talking
Hey,
about.
she's
like, yeah, the old. What she say? The
The thing
older
is,
dude.
like, if we're not gonna make a fuss about her, dating younger men, then we shouldn't give a fuck about Shannon Sharp banging a 19-year-old.
We don't care about that.
What I was talking about is
Charlamagne does.
what I-
Charlamagne.
More shout out to Charlamagne.
But the reason she was
wow.
dating younger men was the crazy part to me. She was saying older men are judgmental and want to try to control her and hold her to these standards, and younger men are more free and more pliable and more fun to be with.
Well, when she turns 60, that's all gonna change.
She gonna be she gonna be on La Brea. What's that joint on La Brea?
I know, but that sounds like the same business.
that little spot on La Brea where the OGs go.
Bram Stogie's, the cigar spot. Yeah,
I mean, but it sounds like the same reason Shannon does too. I mean, it's easier to do it. Like, I don't have to talk. I don't have to deal with
I
shit.
wonder
up.
if she pays though. That's what I know. A couple of people that I know of that have been with her. I ain't gonna say no names, but I wonder if she pays because she's rich.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah,
I
She's
wish.
not regular paid.
Nah,
like
she got money.
And her
paid for a
dad
good
is like
time?
richer than her mom.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
record ourselves having sex and try to blackmail her.
So she probably would. She probably would.
That's the wrong thinking, Alejandro.
Damn, Alejandro.
She probably would pay
What?
the dude just to keep
You
quiet.
can
Eat her ass and be good with it.
No.
She give you a roll.
No, man. You start eating ass, man. Like, as soon as they find somebody younger than you, they'll fucking throw you out of the house.
So you out there with the
Like, you
hidden
just have to,
phone?
you have to record yourself,
You out there with the hidden phone in the book?
Would you marry her
Yes.
for an agreement?
Yeah. Money. I want money.
$4,000 a month for 9 years.
Or, let me do the math.
See how money's a real
That's like the worst NFL deal ever.
See how money-
That's an NFL deal in 1963.
You gotta lay out.
No, wait. Do I
Jim
get
Brown-
gifts?
Jim
Does
Brown
does
deal.
that include the gifts? Does that
You
include
just
the
got to
gifts?
smash her twice a week for 9 years. You can do what you want to do.
But what, okay, so in total for 9 years, that's $432,000. Is that tax or no tax?
No tax.
Gifts or no gifts?
No
No
gifts.
gifts.
So I don't get a car, I don't get a condo.
Motherfucker, $4,000 a month, motherfucker,
man.
for 9 years.
Cap.
I'm selling my dick short. No, the price has to go
I mean, you
down.
fucking for free now.
Yeah.
Right.
What are you comparing it to?
Yeah.
I got a better deal in the wait. I gotta wait to see what they saying in
I
Chicago.
get more for my dick than this from
I want to see what the
somebody.
Bears talking about.
I get more from.
Cher got a better offer over here. I'm gonna go fuck with Cher.
Cher ain't gonna be around that long.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You get a 9-year contract from Cher, she beat you.
I prefer Cher. I prefer dating Cher.
There's no
than-
way.
He's like-
There's no way you prefer Cher over
But she's
her.
gonna die sooner.
He got a
What if
better.
she don't?
But she's not that much. Well, you're 29. She's 52.
Who?
Yeah,
I'm
Tracy
looking
Ellis.
for the
Tracy
one
Ellis.
that dies quicker.
Tracy,
Why?
okay, Cher's 80.
Yeah.
And
90,
Cher
70.
can she's in
No.
a room. She doesn't know what the fuck is
But Cher's
happening.
not. Is Cher still fuckable?
She fucking some nigga.
Who's the black girl
She's
who
fucking
is in
about-
the insane asylum that talks a lot of shit?
Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams. I take Wendy Williams before Tracy.
Ah, hell
Hell
no.
no, bro.
Wendy
You
Williams
crazy?
ain't no ass.
Wendy
You know
Williams
what we're
over
talking
Tracy
about?
Ellis
Yeah.
I don't think you know what you're talking
You
about.
ain't
know
the
what
fuck
we're
out of
talking
here,
about.
bro.
Wendy
I know
Williams
who's
over
more
Tracy
attractive.
Ellis.
I just
You-
want the one who's more incoherent so I can rob them blind.
You like,
Motherfucker, you done
You're
signed
really
the
the-
contract
the-
for.
the-
She
the-
giving you pussy, you ain't got to rob her.
Yeah,
I don't give a
Right.
fuck about
What are
the
you
pussy.
stealing?
Maybe she has incentives, fuck incentives in the contract if you meet these
Once
standards.
the contract you laid out for me is $4,000
The room
a
you
month.
fucking in ain't got valuable shit in it.
It's the back room.
this is morally wrong. This
Can
is
I
morally
fuck
wrong.
other bitches?
Nah.
If she find out, you done. If you find out, you done.
If I get caught, I'm done.
If you get caught, you done.
He like the bad guy in every Fat Boys movie.
No, she said you get. She give you. She give you $6,000 a month, but you gotta fuck her in front of her father
How many times?
twice a week.
In front of the father?
I mean, it's through a glass.
You can do Tuesdays and Thursdays. It'll be easy. Don't do weekends.
I wouldn't. Hey,
Run it. He be knocking on the glass.
You fucking her in what's that when they lethal
Tracy would
injection
get-
room?
She got the same chair.
You gotta fuck her on the lethal injection table. It's still warm from the nigga they just killed.
Because that hospital plastic on it. They roll it out for you.
Yeah, that's out.
I mean, she's attractive though. You would do, trust me.
Yeah.
Tracy
Ellis Ross
For
is
some money.
amazing.
She still got some firmness.
Definitely
I
for
do
some
it
money.
for free.
You do it for free? How many times you do it for free?
It's Tracy Ellis Ross.
Till I get tired.
Nah, you do it once or 3 times for free.
Till I
After
get tired.
that, you gotta start charging something.
Why?
Yeah.
You gotta get something out of it.
I'm
Just-
not fucking for cash. I'm fucking for enjoyment.
Otto's the type of nigga he'll fuck himself out of some money.
I don't.
I'm trying to give you $9,000 a month. Nah, it's okay.
He smacked in the air. Keep your
I like the pussy.
Can you give me a ride home? You can ride home, but turn it down to $9,000. Give me a ride home. I don't need that $9,000.
Get this shit out of here. Shoot me down.
We're spiritual beings.
Put that word somewhere where somebody wanted that.
Born again every
So you
day.
need a ride home, but you turn it down $9,000 a month. Yeah. I'd rather need to ride home than to have my finances okay.
You can rip $500 in half. Man.
Turn them. She said, "Bitch, if you don't get this bullshit,
You can't buy me for no pussy.
I'm in for the pussy." I'm a spiritual being, bitch. I don't give a fuck about being successful.
I'm having a human experience right now. This is a human
Let me
experience.
live. Can I live?
I don't want no cash.
Let me live.
Hello, world.
And they call the IRS on her. Hey, I want to report somebody trying to pay me under the table.
For what? For dick. For dick.
I'm holding $6,000 right now in my hand.
Somebody tried to rob y'all, government.
I'm gonna get his back.
He slide it back under the pillow
And
before he
then go
leave.
undercover for the feds. He go undercover. Now he fucking her with a wire on. So he come and be like, oh, so what was that you said about the money last time?
He tried to stick the mic in there.
Oh, he stick that mic in the bed. That's the funniest shit.
Yeah, I'll
Smell the mic. Y'all don't believe he smelled the mic.
You know, I think you understand how much as like black men we love Tracy Ellis Ross, right?
Oh, yeah.
She's in the canon. Like it's certain ones that's like everybody agrees. She's like, and she one of them.
Yeah.
So you don't disrespect
It's just the
Miss
eye.
Ellis Ross.
Only downfall she got is that eye. That's
I never seen her eye.
You don't look hard.
She hasn't either. No.
You ain't never. You ain't never.
But she got
noticed her
one
eye?
bad eye or
I
something?
don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't be looking at
She
her
got
eye.
crooked
I
eyes?
never looked at her
She got
eye.
crooked eye or something?
You've looked at her eye?
Yeah.
You,
her eye.
that's not the best part of it.
Something wrong with her eye?
Then Otto go to court. He hired Wallow as his lawyer. He get on the stand and Wallow be like, so was the kitchen dirty?
I'm the number one nigga.
I'm the number one.
Your Honor.
That nigga,
In America. Like there was a nigga rating. You know what I'm saying? He's been working his way up the chart for years.
Get out this
They had to knock Cat Williams off because Cat Williams was number one nigga to get him last year. And when he got on Shannon, he was number one nigga. Wallow was working at that shit. You know what I'm saying? He is officially the number one nigga now. I don't even know who that is. Who that's according to? Racist white nigga.
that nigga get a job with the health department. He be the nigga in charge of the kitchen. I got a dirty kitchen waiting from Rado. I can't even talk. All right, man, we've been going for 2 hours. We're gonna wrap up this show. Shedeur Stevenson, keep your
Who was that? Shedeur Stevenson, man, keep your
That's
hand
Lance.
up,
That's
working
Lance.
down there at the
Nah,
Walmart.
that's Lance
I know they
Stevenson's son.
You've been written up 2 times, Shedeur Stevenson.
That's Lance Stevenson's son. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I agree with you,
Shedeur
Craig.
Sanders, keep your head up. You're gonna be a great player in the league. Don't listen to what we saying. We just joking, dog. You're gonna be all right. Them people just hating because your family got a lot of power. That's it.
Hopefully you drafted by the time this come out.
Yeah, I hope so.
Shout out to the buddy of the week, man. Travis Hunter's girlfriend. She stayed loyal.
She's a bunny?
Nah.
She's not a bunny.
What is she?
She's Hispanic. And she's kind of tan.
That's a bunny.
That's not a bunny. That's not a bunny.
That's a bunny.
It's a Spanish
No,
bunny.
Hispanic
you
is
trying
not
to
a
change
bunny.
bunny rules now.
It's a Latino
That's a hamster. That was like a hamster.
That's crazy. Yeah, this has been this episode of Kraig Facts. If I owe you something, get it from Gawd or his brother Godric. Gawd!
Shorts ain't really that short. That's just how I'm sitting.
That's the end. That's what he is right there.
If I knock on Doughboy's refrigerator, a family of hams would answer. These are fire. I have to have these.
The leopard joints?
I just gotta find a shirt that matches.
You ain't gonna find nothing in here that matches them shoes, bruh. And why you gotta get a whole fit every time we go out?
Every morning I bathe and get fresh. And every afternoon I bathe my wardrobe and get fresher. I get fresh daily.
This nigga said, bathe my wardrobe.
I'm gonna start with a little bit of history. I got a cousin. He was born sick. He has an ailment, very rare disease. He can't shit without coming. I was about to behave. He can't shit without coming. When you go to the bathroom, it sounds like a good time and a bad time at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? But he ain't
No nonsense.
Yeah, he no nonsense. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I love about him. Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Great.
Eddie Griffin, man, what up, boy? We about to motherfucking find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna do some
He
shit.
can sing too, right? Y'all can do Be the Two Temptations too.
Eddie and Corey.
Hey, James. Nah, don't spend it all in one place.
Come on, Kraig. You always playing with my money, man. What's up?
Nah, I pay you too much money for you to be broke.
Broke where, man? You see these off-whites? What's up, Kraig? Come on.
I see him, man. If you dropped your wallet in the strip club, the bitches would put their clothes back on. Son, I apologize. The system took me away from you.
You guilty! 8 years!
What? It looks like his nose bleed when he get frustrated.
You're pissing me off, man. Fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
Love you. Yo, fuck with She's a lesbian.
Right.
She's a stud.
Okay.
And I love her with all my heart. But she doesn't like black women. And I called her a hypocrite for that. She said, you're a hypocrite. How you a black woman? You don't like black women.
Book Capone just phoned me and told me you're caught up in the Gatrix. We have a way out. No, CP, really, here's the thing, man. I have a story to tell you about a man with paranoid eye syndrome. CP, I can't look at you without thinking somebody's standing behind me.
I don't do drugs no more, so I think the best how for me, because it made my nose bleed and I had to stop.
That's the first time I didn't believe your lying ass nigga. That's the first time.
You serious? You gonna tell me some shit like that right now?
Man,
Why try to hear that shit, man? Come on and give me
come on, man. You look like you got a passport full of food stamps, man.
What?
I'm from Pasadena, California.
You know, shout out to Dina, the west side of Dina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's where I'm from. And yeah, I'm a rapper / comedian.
What do you call it when a bag of heroin signs an ecstasy pill to a recording contract?
Kraig, what you got?
A drug deal. Today we trying yogurt toast?
Yogurt toast.
Yogurt toast.
I wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's toast with yogurt on it.
Oh man, toast with cum on it?
It should be incredible. You know, you like trying new things, man. And when I caught you sharing one cigarette with 4 niggas,
yeah.
This birthed the s'more. Before Hershey's, they wasn't doing s'more.
That is what keeping them in business. I couldn't think of it. That's the only reason Hershey's is in business.
That's true. Just put campfires on the map. Hershey's almonds. Campfires? Oh yeah, this is what put the campfires on the map.
You open the package, you better
You're a part of a beatbox orchestra. What's the name of the orchestra? Wish we was bigger. People of this esteemed courtroom, today I want to talk about intent, purpose. I want to prove to you that 90s rap was far more dangerous than this pansy hip hop we have now. You dig?
I've been spending the last 20 minutes drawing a tiny little horse instead of writing down notes. That's how little I care about you.
Well, that's great. We can hop on that little horse and we can ride it to a deal.
I like your attitude, but unfortunately that doesn't match up with the numbers here, and there's not much I can do with a credit score of 3. Your credit score is 1 higher than the number of testicles I have, Kraig. That's not acceptable if you want to buy a fucking skateboard.